representing death, paranoia, darkness, corruption, and the unknown, the Scarlet Devil Mansion House.
Wow, I didn't know how unknown the mailing was gonna be.
The mailing was paranoia. Mailing was paranoia.
She's got to be unknown because she's asleep, so she doesn't know anything.
No, the unknown was Flan. Corruption was Patchouli. Death was Remelia.
I don't know.
He's gaslighting me right now.
I'm still convinced the unknown thing. I'm still. It's not paranoia. It's just I'm asleep. I don't know anything. I don't know.
It's paranoia. It's paranoia.
No, that's unknown.
So yeah.
If you fall asleep, what's
going
on the outside? You don't know.
So I had to research. I had just the link to that video posted back in 2009 on YouTube, and no information as to who made that, and I had to try and dig it up.
Impressive.
Took me an hour.
It's just a good remix in general.
I found out that the guy who made this video was good friends with another person that made some rather interesting, weird Touhou artworks. You know the picture where hang on. You know the picture where Cerno's fondling big tits coming out of a gap, and you see Yukari in the background sitting in a chair with a gap going over her chest, and behind Cerno is a line of other people who want to try on the booby gap. You've seen that picture before, right?
Probably. It's just been a while.
It's been a while? Yeah. That was made back in, what was it, 2000, it was like 2011?
In other words, a decade.
From a friend of the same creator. Also, they were the one that drew that picture of Suiko with the baby frogs in her back.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure you've seen that. Yeah, probably. Yeah. That Touhou was really weird back then, and every now and again I take a dive back then to like classic Touhou artworks, and then I'm like, wow, it's just a lot different today from what it is now. Fuck. Shoot, my brain farted that one. It's a lot different now compared to what it used to be back then. Because the same artist also drew like a picture of a toilet plunger, like bolted on the bottom side of a toilet seat, so that when you close the toilet lid, it plunges itself. Also drew a boob hatching out of an egg.
Sorry, what?
Yeah. These artists were weird. Literally drew an egg, but like some bits of it were falling off, and there was like a nipple and some boob like coming out the top of it. There was a boob hatching out of an egg. It was a booby egg. I don't know. His Pixiv also had like it tried to do like segmented artwork per picture. So if you looked at their Pixiv, it showed this big picture. But because Pixiv has changed its layout a lot, it broke it. But you would see like a little bit of Reimu's eye, a little bit of Reimu's nose, a little bit of Reimu's ear, a little bit of Reimu's hair, and then you go to the next line, you see some of her chin, you see some mouth, you see another ear, you see some of her neck, you see some collar, and it was supposed to be like this extravagant like 4x4 image on Pixiv that if you just look at their Pixiv page, you'd see this big picture of Reimu. But again, like because the Pixiv has had updates and its layout has changed a bit, everything got all distorted. Now it just looks like a bunch of like incomplete pictures. So that was an interesting little bit of like digging I did there, and it was fun to run into like old stuff that I'm like, oh wow, I remember that picture. Shit, that was like 2014. Damn, what was this one over here? Oh my gosh, that's a 2010. Shit.
What?
I know, right? So yeah, welcome guys, Touhou Tuesday episode 209, another Halloween edition. I think next week.
At least you remembered this time.
No. I think next week we're gonna play Phasmophobia. If Reina joins in with us. Yeah, remember you, me, and Reina all said we play Phasmophobia because we all have it and it's a scary game.
I mean, we can, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, Reina was down for it. I think you even said you're down. That's a big question right there. Yeah, she's not even here right now.
Right.
What the fuck, Rada?
Oh, I am updated. I forgot about that.
What?
I was
What do
like,
you mean you're updated?
do I even have Phasmophobia downloaded?
I don't have it downloaded, but I can do that in like 5 minutes.
And then you learn, oh wait, all my storage space is already used up. Oh no.
Bullshit, I've got like 3 terabytes of storage space sitting around.
It's okay, only one of those terabytes is dedicated to Touhou Tuesday episodes that'll never get uploaded to YouTube.
Actually it's 2 terabytes.
I'm sorry. My mistake.
Don't short my credits right there. I got 2 terabytes dedicated to Touhou Tuesday archive.
Yep.
Fudge you too, okay? It'll get up there when it gets up there, okay? It'll get up there when it gets up there. I'm recounting the episodes. I'm pulling a Florida and I'm recounting the episodes.
So what you're gonna do is no matter what the actual episode is, or the actual 200 episode is, you're going to rewrite the episode that episode 200 was actually the episode 200.
No, it's just I'm what we've uploaded on the YouTube. I might have to renumber because I think we're supposed to have a 0.5. And
Wu makes a very valid point here.
What did Wu say? Oh, Oku
He
eat
didn't
glue.
say it's just Oku eating glue. In other words, you're just being silly.
I'm being stupid. I'm gonna fix it with glue. How about that?
That's right. See all that glue.
I will eat the glue, and I will feel very bad and sick in the stomach, and then I will still celebrate Halloween because I decorated my house last night. It was so fun, and my neighbors were looking at me like I was a madman.
Well, you are a madman. That's the second point.
Speaking of which, let me do a quick check and see if my it is dark enough. Hang on, let me
all of a sudden you look outside, all your Halloween decorations are stolen.
No, I can't. It's too dark. Because I don't have a white light on my front porch now, it's a purple light. I can't see if my little bird is out there. I can't see if my little tiny finch is on the underside of my awning because I accidentally disturbed him last night while I was hanging up my decorations, and I'm hoping my decorations don't spook him. I mean, they're supposed to be spooky, but I mean, like...
I'm sorry! I hope my spooky Halloween decorations don't spook you!
I hope the bird just looks at the thing and says, oh, okay, that's new. Let me just go about, sleeping in my same little spot. Because I do have a little bird that sleeps on the underside of my front porch. Like, basically in my front porch, just in this little corner. And he sleeps there, like, almost every single night. And last night, I ended up disturbing him a little bit while hanging the decorations, and he flew off, and I felt bad. And I'm hoping that when he does come back, that like he's not going to see all the wires and stuff that are hanging up on the underside of my front porch, and be all like, oh no, this isn't safe, and like fucks off somewhere else permanently.
I mean, it's your fault for having Halloween decorations.
But it's so good. I got the 3 little flashy things. I got one that's ultra wide that does like lightning bolts on like 3 parts of my house, and I got one side with crissy crossies of the ghosts, and the other side of my house crissy crossies with floating skulls, and then I got like some orange and purple and other Halloweeny lights like up inside my front porch awning. So like my front porch has just got all kinds of lights blinking in there with a purple front porch light. And then I got a dead body hanging from a tree.
Now, it's a good... So, how fresh is it? Because it's got to get rotten before it gets to...
you know why Raina's not here? You know why Raina's not here?
Ah, that's why. So,
yeah,
where's the ghost right now?
she vouched. Don't worry, she ate plenty enough preservatives before she died.
Ah, so God. Much preservative that she'll still
that reminds me of today's mid-show. Oh my God, you guys are gonna love today's mid-show. It's so fucking good. You have no clue how somewhat close you are to the kind of memery that you just mentioned right there that it is.
What can I say? I'm good, and it's
funny.
Fuck!
I gotta eat 2 crackers. Cookies. And then I also got.
Hey, look! You said crackers. Good job. Good job.
Fuck. Twitch, ban me. Ban me, Twitch.
You did it.
Do it. Kick my butt. Kick my butt. Ah.
You know, I'm actually severely disappointed by what I found. Because you mentioned a boob hatching out of an egg.
Yeah, a boob hatching out of an egg. Did you find a picture of a boob hatching out of an egg?
I'm actually saddened by this one.
I'm looking at my actual display monitor. It's just... No. No. If Rebot is listening... Oh, no, I don't think Rebot's here yet. Damn! When Rebot comes back in, ask Rebot for the booby egg. And he'll share it with you. Because I shared it with him last night because I was editing the podcast last night. He decided to jump in and listen in and talk with me while I was doing it and help me. Well, I would say help, but it's more of just like he was listening at me raging at the fact I couldn't find the creator. But he was there when I found it and I had my aha moment. And I was like, oh my god, I found a link! I found the source! Oh my god, I found his website! And his website's got some really interesting things. He made dojins for a while, but mostly centered around Scarlet Devil Mansion. Oh.
I wonder why.
I wonder why. Yeah.
Hard to say why, but...
Right?
Whatever.
Oh. That's offensive, and I'm taking offense to it because I value your opinion.
That's a shame.
I know, right? I shouldn't really value that. There. That's the funny thing about people. People on Twitter, they choose to get offended by everything. It's like, hold on. In order to first be offended by something, you have to value that person's opinion first.
Valuing opinions? Us?
Well, I don't value it. Well, you'd have to be a good close friend, and I have to value I would value your opinion. And then if you say something, I'd be like, wow, I'm a little offended.
Well,
but being offended is a choice. Does that mean it is? No. That's just my opinion. And if you don't value my opinion, well then, you know, you can choose to be offended by that opinion of opinions are a choice or not. Wow, I just created like a big old like spinning blender hole of conundrums, didn't I?
Maybe.
It's like if you get offended by my opinion, that means you value my opinion, and therefore it means you just proved me right.
And
by valuing my opinion and getting offended by the opinion that I said. Of me saying that in order to be offended is a choice, and you must value that person's opinion.
But do you?
But if I don't value someone's opinion and they start trying to insult me, more than likely I'm gonna laugh. Because it's funny when people try and get under your skin. It's hilarious. It's like they're trying to like make an impact on somebody's life, and it's like, yeah, you have fun with that. You ain't gonna run space in my head.
Naturally with you, but
because I value your. I have unfortunately.
You keep saying I gaslight you somehow, and I think that fits this conversation.
You want to know why? You want to know why? Because
I know how I got these scars.
Some dumb fucking reason, I value your opinion, and I hate it.
Well, who said that? By the way, did you also get the hydrate with your cookies?
I'm about to.
Great.
Oh, you remember how I mentioned Volt, and then I mentioned Shark Bite, or what was it called? Frostbite? Yeah, there's the two flavors. You thought like one overwrote the other one or something?
Sure, because that is Mountain Dew flavors, aren't they?
Yes, those are both Mountain Dews. And like I remember saying Volt.
For some reason, I thought you were talking about
Frostbite.
No. I thought you were just talking.
I know there's Code Red.
I was thinking about vaults. I think. No.
Wasn't Vault that energy or that soda, kind of like Surge? Wasn't that like Surge's competitor back in like the 90s?
For some reason Vault was the Coca-Cola version of Surge.
Yeah. I have a can, like not a can of Surge, but I have a Surge can sitting on my bookcase.
Eh.
It's kind of. I was literally looking at that the other day, thinking, "Wow, yeah, Surge. It was like a green can, kind of Nickelodeon themed. That's the best way to really label it. It was Nickelodeon themed.
Yeah.
And then there was Volt, which was kind of, you know, Coca-Cola's answer to that whole thing. But yeah, what the fuck? What is that prompt? Oh, it was woo.
Just,
oh wow.
You know, a boob hatching out of an egg.
Just ping freaking Rebot and say, Rebot, share an NSFW the boob egg. The boob egg. Boob egg! Oh, that's a funny thing. That's a funny word to say. Say that! Boob egg. Funny thing to say. So, Infinity, you get a choice. Do I sip out of the Mountain Dew Voltage? Or do I sip out of the Mountain Dew Frostbite? Because if I remember correctly, Czech at one point thought they just renamed the flavor from like Voltage to Frostbite or Frostbite to Voltage.
They very well could have.
Nope. I hold right here in my hand both flavors. You hear that sound?
I hear nothing.
That is this. Okay, well, never mind then. I'm in a Voltage mood. All right, I'm gonna suck out of the suck the juices out of this Voltage then. Though I'm not even sure what the difference is. Well, Voltage is a raspberry citrus flavored with ginseng. And, you know, I'm going to pull my headset up just a little bit so I can actually read it. Mountain Dew Voltage, Dew charged with raspberry citrus flavor and ginseng with other natural flavorings. Meanwhile, Frostbite says... Frostbite naturally artificially flavored dew. It doesn't actually say what it's supposed to be flavored for. I think it's supposed to just be like a cooling kind of thing. I don't even fucking know what flavor it's supposed to be. I mean, when it's just a freaking shark in the middle of a frozen lake sticking its head up out of the freaking ice, like I don't know what fucking flavor it is. Mountain Dew, work on your propaganda.
Apparently you're working on voltage. Get all the voltage.
Yeah. Oh, there's Rebot. Rebot's responding in the freaking server.
I know. He said, bruh.
Was told to say this by night. He says, bruh. Yeah, this is coming. It's in his DMs.
It's okay. Object definitely talked.
Oh,
I still love seeing object in the Twitch chat.
Hey,
I just
guys,
managed to dodge it like
much?
a boss, even though a Woo should be able to dodge it like a boss too.
Oh no, not more. I mean, not more. Not more. Hey, Rebot. Remember last night when we had fun looking up at a creator of our opening video that you totally missed today? Yeah. And then I ran into those artworks.
Too.
It was. Yeah, I remember the boob egg. Did I miss the weekly bashing of Elon Musk? Oh, Elon Musk deserves a daily bashing. I think he literally like brushed off when like when he was at a meeting or some sorts and people were asking him questions and someone asked him about his daughter, he just brushed it off and continued on. Because, you know, his daughter disowned him and changed her name and everything, which I don't blame her because Elon Musk's naming her like what, XB332, something like that. I don't know. The fucking political stunt that's like she's turned her into the butt end of a joke for her entire childhood. I feel bad for her.
Hey, speaking of which, she just came in right, perfect timing too, right?
What?
Wow, Raina's here.
Yeah, I heard it. I was like, oh look, When you were talking
Well,
about
I don't-
saying the butt of a joke, I'm like, oh, hi, Raina, you did
Oh,
play
wow.
with Raina. Good job.
I've been out all day.
Yep.
Ah.
End of a joke.
I've been practicing all day, and I had to get groceries on my way back.
Groceries are relatively important.
Yeah.
As long as you only eat once a
Unfortunately.
day.
You need to check out that intro vid later. Yeah, it's a it's a weird one, but it's an old one.
You should also post it in the featured art. Word?
Fuck did I
Question mark?
miss?
You missed the opening, and that's about it.
Really?
just missed the
So
opening.
what's this
Yeah.
shit about political stunts? The hell?
Someone mentioned Elon
Kappa
Musk in
wanted us to
chat.
do our
That's it.
general like Elon Musk burning, you know.
And I'm just like, did he really
Yeah.
do anything to burn him this week?
No.
No.
Other than
Like
just, you know,
anything else that we
other
can
than just-
burn?
Other than just, you know, wiping his daughter's disownment status away, just like, oh yeah, that's a shame. So anyway, that's basically what Elon Musk did.
Oh.
Oh, that's a crying shame. So anyway, back on to the other
Hope
things.
Steve Mauled. Oh
Let's-
god.
Let's talk about my robot that's going to replace like simple small labor jobs. Oh boy, that's what Elon Musk was all about.
So fun.
Is like what $20,000 robot that, you know, supposedly has an AI in it to learn its environment and stuff like that, you know, and discover what a watering can is, and then hey, watering can has water, sloshes watering
we
can.
said this stuff last week.
Yeah, we talked about that like 2 weeks ago. No, 3 weeks ago, was it?
No, I think it was just last week.
Was it last week?
Yeah.
No, we talked about the Google Graveyard mostly, and the Google Ono Hole, and Gilbert Gottfried giving tampon instructions. Yeah, it was the week before that, which that was after a long break. So yeah, 3 weeks ago.
Yes.
Honestly, those bots are gonna cost more to maintain than just hiring basic humans. Well, here's the thing, Rebot. Given development and time and more research and manufacturing, you get one robot to do one job really good, and he does it. You know, you just say you spend $2,000 on this robot, right? $2,000, got this robot. It does the one job really good. That robot lasts more than a year. It just paid for itself because
Pretty
you'd be
much.
paying a human being more to do that job in a year than that robot. So even if you have to replace the bot every year, it's still going to come up cheaper. And that's what Elon Musk is going for. He's going for that quick, you know, robot does the job enough to be worth it, and you know, cheap enough and built cheaply enough that, you know, you'll have to replace it every year, but it's worth it to be replaced every year because it's cheaper than an actual human labor. Most factory robots, even to this day, cost about as much as a full-on car. Oh, trust me, Rebot. Trust me. I know. I was witness to another startup of my job starting up. I do believe we spent like $170,000 on these new lines.
And how good
And
are
we're sti-
they?
We're still ironing them out, but if I was to go over towards my server and then to real life IRL photos and then go and read what our test run statistics came back with.
It said
on
it
the-
failed horribly.
On the test run, where the fuck's the pictures? Where are the videos? What the fuck? Hang on. Here we go. I said, quote, test run done. All the lines that had no initial installation slips ran great. 72% less re-zero errors, 9% more successful bagging ratios. That has been improved in the last week. A lot. We now have like a 39% increase in bagging ratios, although some lines are still being worked out.
Boo.
At 34% less feed time wait, and yeah, we pretty much just gave all the technicians the list of things that has to be touched up, worked on, and adjusted. I went in there earlier today and was making adjustments on line 65 for its stagger timing, which is when I need to not talk about work on the podcast because everybody else listening to this just hears a bunch of jargon.
I just want to say something that you should do, and definitely, hey, hello work that is of nights. You definitely shouldn't fire him for this, but in case he ever does it, you should rig it so that the weight of the chips, you add like 2 extra chips. Nothing more, nothing less to every bag.
Well, well, here's the way. You want to know how to add 2 extra chips to every single bag? You don't put seasoning on it. The amount of seasoning that goes onto a Dorito chip is roughly equal. Like if you get like a $2 No. If you get like a 77.9 gram bag, basically a $2.29 bag, you take all the seasoning out of that. You basically just took out the weight of 2 Doritos. That's how much seasoning is on these chips.
You know, I was just saying that as a just, lol, okay, this is funny.
No, you'd be surprised how much.
Funny, hilariously perfectly spot on.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how much weight the fucking seasoning is. Like when we put seasoning on this fucking shit, we cake that seasoning is caked on. We spray the chips in a kind of like an oil, like a cooking oil or whatnot, and then run those chips through a tumbler that is just loaded with seasoning, and they come out the other side just caked in it. And as they get shuffled to the baggers, the excess seasoning kind of gets shaken off. They are like ice cream. Or not ice cream. They're like cake and icing covered, flavored, seasoned.
So there's ice cream
the issue here.
And yet there's still people that are saying that there's not enough seasoning on my chips. Like how?
Well, because you knock some of it off.
For Doritos?
For Doritos,
are usually pretty well done.
Yeah, Doritos.
Oh yeah.
There's a reason why you get Dorito fingers.
Oh yeah.
And they sit there and say there's not enough seasoning on it. And you got some people who are like, oh my god, there's way too much seasoning. I got like some dust in the bottom of my bag. And I'm like, just don't eat that. Just don't eat that.
But that's what you do is people are complaining that there's not enough. They go to the people that say there's too much and go, here, I'll buy this bag of seasoning off you for like $2 and put it on the rest of these Doritos.
So I used to run Nacho, but ever since we upgraded our equipment, my workplace has now decided that, hey, instead of Nacho on these lines, we're going to put that on this other department that runs Doritos. I'm now the one that makes Cool Ranch Nacho. Or not Cool Ranch Nacho, just Cool Ranch. Cool Ranch chips.
Ooh, you've downgraded so bad.
Wow. Okay, what's y'all's favorite flavor? What is y'all's favorite flavor?
What
Nacho.
you literally had. You had Nacho.
Well, I didn't get a choice. I didn't get the choice. It's not like my boss came up and said, hey, what flavor do you want to run your shit?
They downgraded your shit.
They did downgrade you hard.
Cool Ranch is cool. I see what you did there. I like the Nacho more, though. Yeah, a lot of people like the Nacho.
To be fair, I will give it credit. They didn't give you the worst flavor, which is... What was that purple bag? What is I know the purple bag is the worst.
That's not salsa verde. That is
It's like the extra spicy, but something
sweet chili. Sweet chili.
I think it is sweet chili, and I think
I remember
having it from you, and it was fucking awful.
I hate running sweet chili because the seasoning, the seasoning when it knocks off, it cakes onto other things, and our machines just get absolutely covered in the seasoning, and we have to go and clean that shit all the fucking time.
The sweet chili Doritos are the worst, I think.
This looks cringe just on the outset.
It tastes so awful.
Yeah. You say it tastes awful. Wait until you're blowing these machines off from the seasoning dust that like just settles everywhere, and you get a face full of it, and it's all in your eyes. You know what flavor I really hate running? The flamin' hot spicy nacho.
Dude,
because you might as well just run like Kanye pepper powder all over your skin and just be like, oh!
Oh, the flavor.
it
You know, it's
burns!
funny because I've went to a list that has ranked every Doritos flavor from worst to best.
Mm-hmm.
They actually said salsa verde is the worst.
Nah,
And then
salsa verde's
right
not that
next
bad.
to
We don't make it that often either. Believe it or not, like we run it
Next
like
to it is the
a
flaming hot
day.
nacho Doritos.
We run it like for like a
Yeah,
day
it's
at my
right.
facility, and it's like, okay, well, that's all the demand that the stores have for it, and then
And then screaming sriracha, followed by spicy nacho,
Yeah.
followed by jacked ranch dip hot wings,
That sounds on the outset awful.
organic white cheddar,
Ugh.
taco flavor,
ugh, what the fuck?
Ugh.
ultimate cheddar.
That doesn't sound like it should be that bad.
This is
damn.
where we're going. It's going to the better ones now. So like
Yeah.
we're in the mid tier. Poppin' jalapeno,
Okay.
Blaze,
I don't like Blaze. Blaze is also
Blazing
bad.
buffalo and ranch,
Mm,
Lamas,
no.
sweet and spicy chili. How the fuck it's fifth, I'll never know. Dynamita chili limon.
The fake,
Basically the Takis version.
yeah,
of Doritos.
fake Takis.
Yeah.
How many
Cool
Dorito
Ranch is
flavors there are?
third.
There's a lot.
Nacho
There's a
cheese
lot
is
of.
second. And then the number one on their list on Mashed, Tapatito.
Okay,
salsa,
contrarian asshole.
salsa picante.
I never heard of that.
As
Never heard of that.
working
That's
there.
that's an achievement right there. If I work there and I never heard of it, that's an achievement. I work
just
right
gotta-
next to, and every now and again, like we're doing those flavors. Like 20 feet away from me is like the Lay's potato chip lines. They're always running barbecue, salt and vinegar, sour cream and onion, and for a while we
There
had
it is.
bacon and mac and cheese flavored.
Man,
Lay's.
I feel like I've heard of the mac and cheese one. I could have sworn those were great.
We also run dill pickle every now and again.
Wacky.
Well, see, here's the thing, and I'm pretty sure this is it. Pregnant women love pickles, and there's a big demand for salty foods also for pregnant women, and they also like snack foods like potato chips. So it is literally a 3-for-1 deal for a pregnant woman to get dill pickle flavored Lay's potato chips. So I'm pretty sure that's all
Actually,
that is buying
you know
up
what's
these
very
chips.
interesting?
I'm pretty sure that's just all
Tapatito
that's
that
buying
they said
it.
is the favorite is also their worst.
Who doesn't love
In the
flavor?
same website, the worst flavor Doritos, according to 23% of people, is Tapatito. But the best flavor, according to the same website, is Tapatito.
The love and hate one. The love and hate relationship right there. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Yeah, so yeah, my workplace just spent a buttload of cash on some brand new lines. We're working through it all. We're ironing out all the little bugs that are still happening, but we're getting better results. And
Nice.
the same thing will happen with Elon Musk's robots. He'll iron out the bugs and he'll figure out little things that he can update and manage, or adapt the robot to the job. Because you don't need, for some robots, you don't need elbows. You just need it to just walk forward and then just kind of just lift it with the shoulders and then turn to the side and then place it down and then walk to the side. You just need to do this for freaking, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And then that job, that like within like freaking hell, like a month, that robot pays for itself. Shoot, not even a month. If it's just like freaking 2 weeks, that robot pays for itself. If it goes 24/7
Yeah.
for 3 weeks, bam, that robot's did 3 shifts. And if those 3 shifts are making $14 an hour, that bot just paid for itself.
Not gonna lie, I missed like half of that because I got distracted by an old grandma making glizzy tea.
Glizzy.
Glizzy tea?
Yeah.
I'm boomering up on this one. I'm boomering up.
I mean,
I
what is with people making weird things recently? Have you guys heard?
Glizzy T. I see this grandma TikTok
Is this on?
now.
Is this? Oh my God! It's another TikTok thing. Fuck! Why? You know what was popular like last week, or was it the week before? NyQuil chicken.
Yeah, oh, that's right. Fucking sleepy chicken, the worst thing ever.
Oh God, sleepy chicken's a good way to put it. Guys, please, for the love of God, do not do anything with medicine or any other medical product and TikTok. For the love of God, please don't. You will end up in the hospital, okay? Fuck. I mean, I wouldn't even
Grandma's
eat.
surprised it's not repulsive.
I mean, don't even. I haven't heard anything from the pink sauce girl. I think she stopped because like she knew she was. I think she stopped because she knew she was in some deep shit because, you know, she's shipping out unpreserved eggs and honey in a container, unrefrigerated.
No.
People were getting their shipments exploded. Yeah. And then when the FDA came out there to get some like information, stuff like that, she's like, that's it. We're doing this legit, guys. We got this legit. I will show you guys. And then they started hammering into her live on TikTok. And yeah, they took some information and they walked off. And she's like, okay, so that's it for the day. Bye. And she closed it. And I was just like, yeah, you're in trouble.
F.
NyQuil chicken is downright dangerous. The fumes from the fumes, or my brain failed. The fumes from the meds. Yeah, TikTokers be like, hey guys, pump a chicken with fuck tons of NyQuil. It's so fun. I know, right? I could like. What is with TikTok and still having the dumbest and the most dangerous and like the most civilization calling challenges that are out there?
Well, I mean, they're just following the in the footsteps of YouTube's Tide Pod challenge. So.
True.
That's
planking
true. No,
Oh,
planking
God.
wasn't the planking. Well, planking when it as bad
It
as
depends on
like-
where you plank. If you plank
Yeah,
on a
that's the
railroad,
thing.
you're dead.
Yeah, you plank on the railroad, you're dead. You plank out on like a fence post and you hold that position for like 2 minutes. I'm impressed. You got some fucking abs of steel.
Yeah.
But don't
You're not
play
necessarily
don't,
dead. You might just be getting stabbed in the chest from a fence post.
Yeah. We're way too enabled. Lots of Darwin awards. Oh, the fact that we have to put a warning on, like, what are these little? It looks like crochet hooks, but they're like, kind of waved in a way. They're supposed to be crochet hooks, and the store literally put a sign on them that says, "Do not put in butt."
Wait, what?
Well,
This wasn't the company. This wasn't the company that put that on these little crochet needle things that looked weird. This was the store itself selling the needles that said, "Do not put into butt."
Was there like a challenge going around where that was a thing?
No. People just looked at these little riveted things and thought, "Wow, I think that's gonna feel great going into my butt." Because again, it was.
Haven't you tried
it was
putting
like
sex toys in your ass?
like it was ribbed like water surface. You know how like you as a child you'll do like the up and down kind of motion to make the water surface on a drawing. The surface of this crochet needle had that kind of wavy effect to it. So naturally, anyone who likes to do things with their bum is gonna stick the stick in the bum and be like, oh yeah, it feels great. But then they're gonna like stab themselves in there because you know it's a crochet fucking
like
needle.
it's metal, ain't it?
It's metal. Yes, it was metal. It's like a freaking like metallic. It had like metallic colors, like a metallic green, metallic red, metallic blue, and it was like, you know, 8
Yes,
inches
different
long.
ways to make your rectum bleed.
Yeah,
Different colors.
exactly, different color. Yeah, go to the doctor and let the doctor be all like, oh boy, what color do we have today? Surprise! And there it is. It's red. Yay! And they said,
That's just
okay,
the
it's
normal
$12.59. Here's your red crochet hook, your crocheting needle, and they give it to you in a little blanket. And you're like, yay! I'm totally not gonna stick it back in there anymore. I'm gonna throw it away because I don't actually crochet. God
Then
damn.
they give it to some grandma's like, here, grandma, I want you to
Grandma, I don't
crochet
need
me a nice quilt with this. Also, I didn't stick this up my butt. Okay, thanks, grandma.
Grandma was sitting there like, why was that information necessary, sweetheart?
Because I didn't stick it up my butt.
You know, shut up, Sonny. I want you to come over here and taste my glizzy tea.
Yeah.
Oh no, not the glizzy tea.
Not the
No.
glizzy.
So what is this glizzy tea? I'm still curious. What is
It's literally
this glizzy
hot
tea?
dog water used to make tea.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. That's literally it. Because glizzies are hot dogs.
Oh
that's how
God!
people
Thinking
refer
about
to
that,
hot
I just
dogs.
I
And then
can
they put a
taste
tea
that.
bag in it.
I can taste that Mountain Dew voltage in my mouth again.
Yes.
That ain't wrong.
God. You know, hot dog water, like literally, like you have a riot and you get like the fire hose, you start spraying people with fire hose. People are gonna fight against that, but you bring out like the freaking like the tanker full of hot dog water and you hook the hose up to that. People are gonna scatter. Okay, hot dog water is not the water anyone wants to fucking mess with. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't even like normal ass hot dogs.
I think I found the best way to disperse a riot. You know, just bring out the hot dog water tanker and the thing just starts rolling out and people scatter like roaches. But even beer with sausage in it sounds better. That's a thing, by the way. Yeah, and there's also there's beer through a hot dog. Like some dude at like a baseball game like shoved a straw down the long end of a hot dog and just kind of put a hole in it and then just dropped the hot dog in his beer and started sipping his beer through the hot dog like a straw.
This is called food terrorism.
God.
Don't worry about
Oh
it.
man, so what's the 9/11 of food terror? I guess it's the NyQuil chicken, isn't it? Because that chicken got ruined.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn, bro, you horny. Yeah, I don't know any
I am
actual
horny, it's
man.
true.
Well, I know a couple
Oh,
of
I'm
men
horny.
that would.
I'm check.
I know a couple men that would love to suck on that hot dog for the beer. But you know the hey, what's up, guys? Hey, let me lift up my shaders and yeah, I'm awesome, badass man. Man, I ain't no fucking pussy gonna suck this little hot dog from my fucking beer. Yeah, there's gonna be that kind of guy that they're never gonna do that. I wouldn't do that. I'm a straight white man. I wouldn't do that. I know a couple of crooked gay men that would do that. Shit, you probably give them a good idea. They'll find other things too. Yep.
Hell yeah, base.
White guy. Yep, laugh at me. I'm the white guy. I'm the thing that people hate the most. I'm the straight white Christian guy. Everyone thinks I'm a
I mean that depends. I mean, not if you're a politician.
Wow. So it's a politician thing. Cool. Awesome. I'm the good guy again. Awesome.
There ain't no good guys here.
There's no good guys.
I'm not a guy.
There's only glizzy tea. Only glizzy tea with a NyQuil chicken. We're gonna make that a dinner. We're gonna have a TikTok dinner. We're gonna have the
would
NyQuil
never.
chicken with the pink sauce and the glizzy tea.
I would literally
call real quick. Hello? Yeah, FBI? Yeah, he's there.
FBI, can you find Gordon
Yeah.
Ramsay too? He sent Gordon Ramsay over here. He needs a good yelling at too.
Oh, yeah. he needs some real chicken in his life.
I'm mixed race, so I get a pass. Amazing.
Let's go.
Oh. I'm German and
yes,
Scotch
yes.
Irish, so I got like all that.
I'm white.
Well,
Just
I'm
plain white.
American. I bleed freedom.
Yeehaw,
You bleed
cowboy.
red, white, and blue.
I bleed red, white, and blue. When they found out I was immune to COVID, they took a DNA test to find out what it was, but they discovered it wasn't my DNA. It was the US of A.
No,
Oh my god.
that was even harder than I could have ever imagined.
Oh God! Like people who like scream America, 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 America. Those people drive me nuts. And it was Moist Critical that recently did this like this dig into this guy that he thinks he's like, only here in the United States of America where we have this state-of-the-art facility. And this is the guy that makes oh God, what was the name of this energy drink? Not Monster. It's like a no, not Vault. There's this off-brand energy drink that's supposed to also not Tang. It's supposed to also like
Bang?
have
BANG?
Bang! Yes, you're right. Bang. It was Bang.
Oh yeah.
An energy drink called Bang, and they said they got like creosote in it to help you build muscle as well. And turns out there's no creosote in it.
Yeah, makes
And
sense.
Monster Energy is suing Bang for this false
Let's
advertisement.
go. We love to see
Oh
it.
yeah, it is. That was only 10 hours
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
Crashed into bankruptcy, even though the energy drink is like $4 a can.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And yeah, this guy, he did an interview where he was like, I came from a place where I slept on an air mattress and people followed me. I was a leader. People just followed me and I took them places. And I'm just sitting there like, no.
That's not how soda works.
People don't follow a guy who sleeps on an air mattress. I once slept on an air mattress covered in duct tape because my cat kept fucking putting holes in it. Suck on that one, whatever his fucking name is. His full name is fake. His full name's
His
fake.
full name is just fake? That's a
No,
really short
I
name.
mean, he is like Henry. It's like Henry something or like Hugh. It starts with an H.
Well,
It's
you
like
just
Hugh
said
something.
his full name
It's so
was fake.
it's so fucking like bland that it's like, wow, nobody's gonna follow a guy named Henry.
Fake.
So, for example, yeah, no one's gonna name a guy named for what the hell did I? Hey, Cabbage, what's up? We're
Don't
talking
worry,
about
just flaming mantra. It's fine.
We're talking about
Yahoo.
the top lead researcher, CEO, and the PA guy for Bang, the energy drink. Because this guy seems to think that like he could say anything and anyone will believe it, and apparently like he's got like some sort of science degree or something, but people have tried to dig it, and the closest thing we could think of is maybe he got his degree in Florida under a different name in this one specific school because there's only like 5 people per class.
Impressive.
So
Yeah,
people are
that
starting
sounds
to
like that.
question.
Honestly, sounds
they're-
like that guy. Yeah.
They're starting to
Actually,
think
wait
that.
a minute. Raina, aren't you in
Is
that
this guy-
class right now?
Oh
What
my
class?
God, Raina's in that class right now. Yeah, aren't you doing
Exactly.
school in this? Yeah, no, this was a Florida class, not a
What class? What?
nothing.
Never mind. Joke gone.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Cabbage. I will enjoy
All right,
the
have
cookie.
another cracker.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't say it
another
like that. That sounds more, racist. If you say
know
it
what
like
you're talking
that.
about, cracker.
If you add that, oh my God. God, it's like the different. What you just did right there is like it's saying the hard ER.
So what you're saying is, if you say cracker without the hard R, it's like saying something else with the hard R.
Yes. If we take the R from the black people and we give it to the white people, everyone's now offended. That's all it is. Racism is just the exchange of R. The R means racism.
True.
I hate racism.
Me too. I think racism is bad. Please.
I think racism's
clap.
stupid. Why are we going
Racism
to
is
judge each
stupid.
other based on the pigmentation of our skin? We all have a heart, we all bleed red, and we all have hopes and dreams, and we all cry.
That and racists are just dumb.
Nazis are fucking dumb.
One,
True.
I mean, I don't know. They managed to
Honestly-
start an entire world war over that. So
Yeah, very
they can't be
dumbly.
that dumb.
Oh, they're very
People
dumb.
love
They're very
feeling
idiotic.
superior.
I'm sorry, but if they were so dumb, how would they have started a world war?
Through
Period.
sheer idiocy.
Yeah, Hitler was literally like silver-tongued, really good with his words. He knew exactly what to say to get people riled up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He was, yeah.
Therefore,
because you would have to
some
be
intelligence, not necessarily dumb.
Listen, no.
Mm-mm.
You have to
You can-
understand.
look,
you have to have
look.
a really good silver tongue in order to sell Hitler's ideas because they are
Okay,
that fucking
okay.
idiotic.
I want you to
Yeah.
think of this, okay? Check. I want you to think of this. What's this guy that he got sued because he's talking about Sandy Hook getting was a fake.
Oh, yes,
Jones.
his name's Alex Jones.
Alex Jones. Okay, Alex Jones is an idiot, and yet he's got that silver tongue and people listen to him.
That's
Alex
true.
Jones is a
But
good
did
example
he start a
of
world
Hitler.
war with the United States?
Almost.
Kind of.
I mean, I don't see.
He's,
no, well,
he's definitely at the forefront of a whole bunch of like.
He's
Very-
really trying.
Yeah, he's really trying.
But
He's trying.
I don't know.
And he's got
hey,
people behind him.
all I'm-
He's got people
all
behind
I'm-
him paying them freaking like, lawyer bills and shit like that.
And hey, all I'm saying is that the January 6th committee just so happens to want access to his phone.
Just a little bit, and it's not like a few lawyers have tempted it out of him or anything.
I mean, yeah, the idiot's got an idiot behind him backing him up. So yeah, you could be idiot and silver tongued and still have a lot of followers. That's the sad thing about like social media and these what do you call them? People who. What do you call them? The people who like set trends and stuff like that on like YouTube and TikTok and. Oh God, Mudahar was literally streaming it right now. Influencer,
Yeah.
thank you. Influencers. I forgot what I was gonna say with the word influencer.
Funny.
Influencers can be stupid and do a lot of damage just because they got a big following, and it's annoying. I'm sad that there's no like IQ test to be an influencer.
Well, I mean,
Because
to be fair, this has always been true of every celebrity ever.
yeah.
Every single
I
one.
mean, you got like influencers like Patrick Stewart, who's a respectable and well-educated, smart man who's done a lot of good for the world. And then you got influencers like who's this recent rapper that has now like made a big wave of hate towards the Jews?
Oh,
Kanye.
Kanye. I'm sorry,
Kanye.
Ye West.
How did
Sorry,
you
Yeah,
forget
yeah,
the
West.
word Kanye? I was like,
Because I
Surely he's
don't
not
think
thinking
about him.
Kanye.
I don't let him rent space in my head because I don't value his opinion. That's why I'm not offended by anything he ever
that doesn't
does.
mean you can't let him just exist.
I don't want him to exist. Can we just put him back in the box? Can we get his mom to spread her legs back open? We just put him back and get our receipt. Get
Someone
a
tell
refund
him
on
to
that.
take his meds, please.
Yeah, he does need to
Someone.
take his meds.
I'm begging.
I don't know. I mean, don't we have to have our meds first so we can just, remember that it's not our split
That's because I
personality?
feel like the lower the IQ, the more followers they get in a short time. Cabbage, you are so fucking right. Jesus Christ.
Sometimes.
Jesus Christ.
It also helps
you got-
if they're hot.
Yeah, they're generally good-looking people. They're just pretty. How about that one? Yeah, they're just pretty-looking. But well, Alex Jones isn't pretty. I'm sorry, but he got beat with the
I don't
ugly end of the
know.
baseball bat.
Some
He
people
got
want
beat
that
with the
ugly stick.
Oh my god! They can have that ugly stick. They can get themselves beat by the uglier end of the ugly stick. Okay, but Alex Jones is not what I would think is peak male performance. Okay, that guy can barely run down the aisle of a
Don't worry,
Walmart
he's
without
not peak
losing his
male
breath.
performance. He's peak gay frog performance.
True. True.
Man, I think a gay frog could outrun him.
Honestly, actually, I think so.
Oh, ribbit, honey, ribbit.
Well, I'm gonna lurk and do homework, so I'll see you guys. Sorry, not active as much as I've been busy trying to come back
Oh,
before the
step
end.
ribbit, I'm gay.
Maybe I can see if I can go back into VR sometime. Hey, Kappa, education is important. Don't be a stupid influencer. Get your education. That is a priority.
Well, you could be an influencer if you're stupid, and then get 1 million people to start following the
No.
cult. I mean, what?
Listen. Look.
That's smart.
Look.
And then get your education afterwards.
Listen. Look, I'm in college right now, and look how well I'm doing.
So remember, folks, don't go to college.
I mean, I didn't go to college, but like I got my smarts from making a lot of fucking mistakes. Ow! Wow! Oof! Guys,
I
don't
think we're
follow my
looking at a
example.
little demonstration of that one right there.
What was the quote that we had last week of use me as an example of what not to do?
Yeah, I am the worst example to take life examples from.
Yes, I am the worst example to take the life examples from. Just be like, hey, I know that when Knight did this, he fucked up, so I shouldn't do that. Let me be that kind of parent, I had parents that I didn't learn good things from. I had parents to learn bad things from to not do bad things. That's probably the best way to go about it. I learned not to be an alcoholic. I learned not to be over controlling. I learned a lot of things.
You learned about the Google Owner Hall. That's
I learned about the Google. Oh no. Got a new CPU order today, and now I owe my dad a lot of money. Yo, learning from Grandpa Knight. Oh no. Oh no, don't. I'll tell you when you should be. I'll tell you when it's like, okay, take a note here. Take note here. Don't invest in cryptocurrency. Don't buy the
get a
fucking
job
monkey.
In cryptocurrency?
Don't
they
get
pay like
no.
$250,000 every year if you get people to pay you $250,000.
Don't get into cryptocurrency. Don't get into the NFTs. God, never since they changed the whole they changed the validation whatnot thing for mining. So now GPUs aren't required for any kind of mining. So now, that market's crashing.
Now you don't need a space heater anymore, huh?
Yeah, you don't need a space heater. Yeah, so now this winter I'm gonna freeze to death, guys, because now I can't do freaking Bitcoin mining on my computer and heat my house up at the same time. Shit, I'm gonna freeze to death now. I mean, it's not like I can just turn on my actual household heater.
Nah, you don't have a heater in your house. Your computer is your heater.
Yeah, I mean, just leave it running all the time. It does heat. It does keep the place nice and toasty anyway. I mean, I'm kind of toasty right now as is, and it's like nice and cool outside. I could probably open a window,
you know what else
but then
might
the neighbors could probably hear me being stupid.
I mean, that's normal. But you know what else could kill you down? Possibly a
spooky song
or something.
Oh,
I do only have 30 minutes left.
Yeah, because we definitely haven't been going for a while or something.
Well, we do have a lot of. We got 2 spooky songs. I mean, we generally play 2 songs, so. Yep. So
remember to do spooky stuff this time and not last.
Yeah, and this time I'm gonna do my damnedest
I like how you're
to
holding
avoid.
your leg in the air too. You were. It went back to normal, but like for half a second there, just the foot went up to your neck, and I'm like, that seems.
No doki doki waku waku. Okay, I just introduced a friend of mine who's like massive in the Touhou. To necromantic, and they're all like, I've never heard this song, and I played it, and after like 2 minutes, they're all like. God, Knight, that's so good. And I was like, yes, I know, right?
Honey, 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 why?
So anyway,
how
about
what
that
you're
song?
Talking about, honestly, was just thinking about Doki Doki Literature Club.
Do we want?
Bot. Thank you.
Do we want the? Oh God, no! Necromantic's better. Necromantic's so much better. All right, so do we want the dark orchestral Raisins theme, or do we want the? It's relatively short Hina's Halloween special because, they made it like end abruptly, and literally when you buy the album, the song ends abruptly.
Huh. Interesting. I don't know.
And the Raisin song, the song is literally called Raisin's Theme.
Lamau.
I don't understand people who make the song. They make their own remix and they put it on to like out in the world. And they're like, all right, guys, here's my remix of Raisin's theme song. And everyone's like, awesome. What is it called? Raisin's theme song.
Yep.
Wow.
That's all the time.
Very imaginative. I love that title. That's great. So
Just
yeah, we got.
killing it.
I know. So we got
let's
some
choose
misfits.
this.
Yeah, let's choose one. You guys want the one with the unimaginative title or the unimaginative ending?
Unimaginative title.
Unimaginative title? Alrighty, so we'll go with the Raisin theme song. Everyone enjoy.
I look away from the screen for like 1 minute, and I look back, and it's message deleted by moderator. What the fuck happened?
Don't
Yep,
worry
checks really
about
quick
it.
on that.
Okay.
Checks real
I was
quick on that one.
debating whether or
Eagle
not I
too.
just throw the band
So-
hammer there, but I was like, that,
So
that was close. But
I just did a quick check, guys. That song, I thought it was made like a couple months ago, but no, it was made back in 2010. And it's by a lone artist all by himself, and that's literally what he just named. It was just Raising Unaba's theme.
Fair
Back in
enough, I
2010.
guess.
He's got 1.5 thousand subscribers, and 3 comments are on that video for that song, and one, like, of the 3 comments, one of them is 3 months old. Of the 12 years that videos existed, 3 comments, and one of them was relatively recent. What are the chances of that one?
That's pretty neat. I will say.
Yeah. I love digging back in old Touhou, like way back then. It's like, oh wow, I remember this, and this was a crazy thing.
Yeah.
Back. Literally, what I was saying at the beginning of this thing, Touhou was a crazy thing back in like 2010.
Yeah, man, have we just been degraded so much.
Yeah, now we're sitting here eating NyQuil chicken, sipping on our freaking glizzy teas, and
So, by the
pouring
way,
our pink sauce all
Want to
over
hear
things.
a really dumb story for the fuck of it?
No, but you're gonna tell me anyways.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
So,
Let's go.
have you heard of a game called Splatoon by chance?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh god, is this
So-
gonna be about the recent vote thing? Go ahead.
The witch thing? Because recently, a very interesting group of people decided to do a very hilarious challenge, in my opinion.
What did
Uh-oh.
they do?
So, hey, look, at least Kappa kind of knows. But apparently, some VTubers in Japan were like, we're going to do something spicy. Something I'd expect Knight to honestly do every now and then, but not
Bruh?
quite because he doesn't want his channel completely removed from the internet.
Uh-oh. Is this why LewdTuber was trending yesterday, apparently?
Probably because
Is it something to
at
do with
one
thighs
point-
as well? Because apparently thighs was trending too.
Oh, it wasn't exactly thighs, but what they did was they used OBS to chroma key the enemy colors to replace it with a adult video, basically porn. So the challenge was to play Splatoon and make sure the enemy couldn't color the board so they wouldn't get banned for showing porn.
Holy shit, that's fire!
Oh,
I
that's
told you
genius!
you would like this one.
I love this! This is
That's
great!
a banger! That's a banger!
Oh,
You're
that sounds like
a
a
kid
great
now.
chat. You're
You're
a
an
kid now,
adult.
you're an adult now.
I was just like, you know what? This is just funny.
Oh, that's so good.
I actually had a tweet of it, of actual gameplay that was going on, but it got deleted for very obvious reasons.
That's so good.
Please tell me someone saved the VOD. They got it on like freaking download somewhere. That I want to
I
see
mean,
this.
I could
Oh.
give you the the Twitter that had it, but then I look at it and it's like, sorry, this is copyrighted. Because Nintendo, I think, also were not happy with that.
That's so good, though. That's such
Is that why
fire
I've been-
content.
Is that why I've been seeing memes about like Nintendo's PR company like being on fire? Meanwhile, Nintendo's like revenue department like smiling. And like a picture I saw recently was like a wheezing pop pipe.
Probably.
It's literally a
honestly.
pop pipe that looked like wheezing, and like you're smoking from it, and of course wheezing's like puffing
Sorry.
smoke all over the place.
Yeah.
And it's just like Nintendo's PR department. No, Nintendo's money department. Hey, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah!
Yep, Nintendo did
Yeah, Nintendo
actually
respond to
it. It's
that. So
fucking
that
funny.
means, so because Nintendo responded to it, does that mean that there is porn in the ink? Do the Inklings like
So
do their
what
deed
happened?
in the
Again, it was a chroma key. So like they took the color the enemy would do, replaced it with their own like video.
porn thing. Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
Basically,
that
they
is
turned it into a green
genius.
screen, and it was hilarious.
That does sound absolutely hilarious.
Oh my god, why didn't I think of that?
Yep, that's the one.
Fuck.
That's the other image. Those are real. Oh wait, did this one have the saved vid? Tell me this one has a saved vid. Please.
Thank you, Rebot. Somebody
Yes, they did it. Yes!
Save the vid. Save the vid. Save it.
What?
Save
What?
it. Don't ever rely on an embed. If you treasure something, you save it to hard drive.
I'm not
Ooh.
saving it just because I don't want it. I just find it fucking hilarious.
I want it. I want it. Give me the link to the actual video itself. I will save it.
I mean, I guess.
Thank you, thank you. I will be grabbing that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's wait. Oh, that's a different one. Media could not be played. No, there it is.
Copy link. Give me a moment. I'm gonna be doing some downloading. But this time the porn is friendly team.
Oh,
So
God.
they're trying to spread it all over the freaking. Oh my god.
Oh my God. Oh my God. They're just moving
guys.
it onto the field.
Guys, we preserve what you can. If you truly value something,
Good thing I don't value this, but it's hilarious to think about.
I do value this. It's important.
Save video as. Bam! Give me more, guys. I want more.
Sorry, that's the only thing I can think of from that. But that was just.
If you
one of
guys,
those,
if you guys
this is
find
funny.
more, you guys find more, share it to me. I will save it on my hard drive. This is a legendary moment to me. This is great.
For you,
okay?
of course.
For me, I love this idea. This is great. This is great. I fucking love this. So yeah, that's apparently a thing, guys.
You're welcome.
To the people who thought of that, congratulations, good job. Way to stick it to Twitch and say, hey, yeah, you guys fucking suck. And also Nintendo for making Nintendo sweat it out a little bit.
We love making Nintendo sweat. I love it when Nintendo's having a hard time.
I love it when they're like their ninja department of like copyright ninjas freaking gotta like actually go to work.
Oh,
Nintendo's just unforgiving.
Yeah,
I hate Nintendo so much.
We can use the Nintendo topic to actually talk about the other Nintendo topic.
Yeah. So what are y'all's opinion? No, okay. Let's start with the simple one. Let's start with like who came first. Your thoughts on?
Oh boy, 3 a.m. You should be working out.
Hey, Forrest, what's up? So, what is y'all thoughts on how Bowser is handled by Jack Black? You've seen the trailer,
I think he
right,
does it
Raina?
Well, it may not be deep enough for most people, but it gets the cartoon.
Yeah, I imagine a little more groggy, a little more rumbly.
To be fair,
deep.
there was another I think he did another Twitter post about it somewhere. I'm trying to remember where. That he had additional lines just to preview it. I should say. I think I could go. Find it.
But yeah, Jack Black Bowser, I'm down for it. If
hell yeah!
Jim
That was
Carrey-
the only
if-
voice I liked.
If Jim Carrey can do Robotnik and turn it around and make it absolutely glorious,
True.
then I totally am down for just from that little preview we got of just Bowser saying, "I do not," and then
Oh, it's so good.
that
I mean,
right there, I'm just like, "Yep,
I
that's
do
good
like
enough.
this
That's good
one.
enough." My
with
headset
the
died.
I do not. There's
It
a
is
short.
fine.
It's just perfect. And he's dead. He died
Yeah.
again. Praise Martra.
Unfortunate.
I sworn I saw it. There it is, I think. Yes, there it is. Because while he was at while he was in New York, apparently at a panel, he did more of his voice.
Oh yeah, let's go.
There it is. I don't remember how much and how well you could hear it though.
I'm super down for the Jack Black as Bowser. Kamek got fucked up though. Kamek deserved better.
Kamek? Really? I thought Kamek was doing pretty good.
No, I'm sorry. I'm disappointed.
Yeah,
I'm
he definitely gave me the vibe. He came off as like a good old man kind of thing, an old turtle, you know? Yeah, I like the Kamek. Yeah, I thought Kamek was pretty alright. I've sent you my thoughts in your DM from Flores.
I've appointed myself the #1 Kamek fan, and I am displeased.
We've come for a circle. How the work rules appropriate. I'm playing Bowser in the Mario movie. Oh, you're so sweet. And then Chris Pratt comes in. Mushroom Kingdom, here we come. Hello, human resources. Yeah.
I will say, that
we're gonna jump on the other
Chris
one.
Pratt. They did nothing with him.
Chris Pratt was Chris Pratt.
I made this joke when I reacted to it live. I was like, bro, Chris Pratt's not acting.
Yep.
So here's the thing. Is it gonna be a case of Sonic the Hedgehog bullying now, and it's gonna make it a whole big hubbub? And they've already recorded Chris Pratt actually doing Mario in an actual other tone that's not Chris Pratt, and they're just doing this to get us all riled up. Like, no, you fucked up Mario.
Here's the thing.
You know, ugly Sonic.
They are bullying, but not for that specific reason. They're doing it for a much better reason anyway. Is it
Mario's face? His face was a little off.
No. It's Mario's ass. It's too thin.
True. Literally true.
Someone give me a picture of Mario's butt.
There have straight up been people complaining his ass
gonna be
is
weird.
not thick enough.
Yes, thank you. Mario needs to be caked up on a Friday night, and if he's not, it's not a Mario IP.
I need Mario's butt on my face.
I do. I'm not even joking. Get Mario sitting.
I need to see this.
Bet.
I need to see this. R34 Mario. Mario needs a bigger ass. I mean, he's supposed to be like a tubby Italian plumber man. Although I will give it. I gotta admit, we do gotta acknowledge this. We gotta acknowledge this though. Nintendo is trying to steer Mario away from the whole Italian thing,
which is super
weird.
Question mark? I don't know.
But
I don't know. It's like okay.
It's somewhat racist, I guess. I guess Nintendo's trying to be politically correct now and not be, making money off of
that,
the.
I can see that. But
what
it's just,
the
super
fuck?
Right now, honestly.
Here,
what the fuck?
I do have a comparison shot.
Honestly, I've never even thought of Mario as like.
Why does he look like he got a bubble butt in that? No.
That's the right one. I was about to say one.
No,
that is actually.
Oh my god, no!
That is in-game Odyssey.
God,
that is actually an Odyssey.
That is like half of his body is ass.
Exactly. And some people have even gone to the point of being like, you know what? Because that body in that poster is actually they calculated the science behind it. He'd only jump 3 feet, unlike he could jump like 10 feet normally. It's like nah. With that body, he'd only be able to jump like 3 feet. They gotta fix his body because scientifically it just wouldn't work. Because it makes sense for a video game.
Photoshop, but
I mean, they can add some more dumpy. I could agree with that.
It's actually not Photoshop. I think it's actually the poster from the movie that they actually released.
Yeah, that's the actual thing.
Odyssey screenshot. I think it's a little.
I think it is. There's no way Mario's body is like half-ass.
Let me go.
Not to say it's half-assed, but I think that Photoshop is half-assed.
I played a lot of Mario Odyssey. I played a lot of Mario Odyssey. I would have noticed an ass that fat.
Scientifically, you're too dummy thick to jump that high.
Mario is packing that much heat. I would have at least made it like a comment on Twitter.
Oh my god, if Mario was actually packing that much heat, Princess Peach would not let go of him. She wouldn't be getting kidnapped by Bowser. She'd be too busy, like, riding on that ass.
Hell yeah. Who wouldn't?
I'm trying to go back.
But
And
I don't think Mario
in
needs. I don't think
early
Mario
two-
needs like cheeks, but he could use a little bit of an assistance in his gluteus maximus.
Yeah, I will agree though that
The pants could be
the
filled
newest
more.
incarnation of Mario definitely
The
needs
pants-
a little more cake for sure.
Yeah, yeah. He needs them. He needs them overalls to be a little packing.
Yeah,
Just a little
exactly.
bit.
Thank
Just
you.
a little bit. I mean, I have a pair of overalls, and you can clearly see my butt through these overalls, right? But like Mario, they are solely dependent on those shoulder straps to hang on. Nintendo, give more butt. Peach doesn't even have dad ass, and she's a fucking Peach.
Okay, I can fully
Next movie,
confirm
hopefully,
now
is-
that it is in fact
Photoshop?
modified game footage. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good. What
Though I
game
will
is
say
that
though,
from? Mario Galaxy?
is still Odyssey.
Or is that
I
Is
will
that
say,
Odyssey?
though-
It was
Yeah.
Odyssey, yeah.
I will say though, Mario's still packing in Odyssey. You didn't need to Photoshop it.
Well, then give it to us.
Not by much. I don't
Not
think
by
it's been
much.
that much, to be fair.
It's not a crazy amount. He's still
Waiting.
got a nice dumpy.
Oh, my good dumpy. Oh, hey, I could play with Windows users on Warframe. Hey, hey, I can play. Yeah, you can, Cabbage. Cross-platform is now open. Cross-save? No. Cross-platform? Yes. I don't think cross-save. They say they're working on cross-save, but they're just not going to be like an account merge. I don't think Warframe's going to do that. Just to quickly cover that topic real quick right there. What else is there? Do we want to jump to the mid-show?
Sure.
Yeah, I
almost
will
done.
have to. I'll just get the heck out of here for running mid-show then.
Alrighty. That's good. That's good. It's good to have you, Rain. It's good to see you're doing
Of
good
course.
and
Sorry I've
healthy
been a little
and
absent
staring at
'cause-
plumber butts.
Yeah, I've sort of been a little absent. College got me like,
College got you colleged.
yeah. Yeah. It's cool, but yeah.
Welcome to college.
Yeah, I mean, you missed the bus by like a month, but yeah.
Well, you'll be able to, you'll make some friends there that you'll have for the rest
yeah, I
of your
have.
life.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I
I've
said,
already met like a good handful of people already.
Yep.
I'm
And some of
vibing.
them you'll carry on from here on.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'd
so-
hope so. I mean, I know I'm on scholarship, but that's still a lot of money. I better
Yep.
get something worthwhile out of this.
We're the same age, actually. Kappa wants to know if you're the same age.
I'm pretty sure Kappa's younger. I'm like
Okay.
90% sure Kappa is younger.
Might be. Ugh.
I'm pretty sure. I think Kappa is younger, just by like a little bit. Like what? A year,
A year,
maybe two.
I think.
Because Kappa, I think, is an age that isn't legal yet.
Kappa's 18. Yeah, Kappa's younger.
Yeah, and definitely at this point, yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna hit the mid show. This is a good one. You guys have a good laugh at it.
Hello.
It's a delicious, spooky one. Have fun.
Oh, hello there, Senna. Good evening. Glad to see you can make it to the party. Care for a miniature hamburger?
Cerno. Oh yeah. Hey, Amelia.
Andre, how did you get down to the basement? I thought I told you to stay down there.
The basement. Oh, well, I heard that there was some kind of party going on upstairs, so I let myself out.
And where did you get that costume from?
Oh, this? Well, I thought that since it was a party, that I'd go and get a costume. So I borrowed one
Borrowed from who?
from Cerno.
Senna.
Yeah, it was pretty easy.
Oh, really?
Well, you see, I saw her standing along the lakeside.
Yeah.
I walked up to her,
Okay.
and I took her skin.
Andre, that's disgusting! How could you do such a thing?
It's not disgusting. It's fashionable. Look, I even put a zipper on it.
Andre, that's terrible. People die when you take their skin.
Ooh, really? I did not know that. That sounds pretty bad.
It is. How would you not know that?
Well, this is awkward. I guess it's too late to return it then, I suppose.
Oh, Andre, look, it's starting to bleed over the nice clean floor. You're going to start upsetting my guests.
Oh, no, that's not blood. That's just sweat from all the hard labor that I put into making these.
Are those flowers? For me? Oh, why, they look so nice and pink and... Andre,
What's up?
why do these flowers smell like that?
What? You don't appreciate the smell of a flower in full bloom?
Andre, why do these flowers smell like a dead corpse?
Well, I thought it'd be wasteful to leave the body behind.
Yeah.
So I turned it into a bouquet.
Andre, why would you do that? She was one of our guests. Oh.
What? You don't appreciate the art of a well-crafted and savory meat flower?
Andre.
Oh, you should have seen what I done with the bones.
Andre, you just can't go around and do stuff like that to people's bodies. That's illegal.
Well, it's not illegal if I lack a moral compass.
Yep. It can't be illegal if you don't have a moral compass.
That's so good. Another incident at this current moment in time. I'm glad cross-platform is up so I can play with people while my PC is bored. This was funny. I legit laughed. I did. Like when I first saw that, I was like, "What is this? Let me click this thing. What the fuck is this thing?" And I watched. Like as soon as Cerno was like, "Oh yeah, you even put a zipper on there," I legit like laughed out loud. That was so good. Yeah, I know. Go with a spoon. Comically large spoon, no less.
But I just want to eat some pudding, man.
In a shower?
Look, there's a lot of pudding I can be eating. It's only a spoonful, guys.
Only a spoonful? No, he's slightly amused.
Spoon.
You just no.
Spoon. Spoon you.
No.
So now I'm taking over. I'm just gonna.
No, you're not.
Guys.
No, you're not. So, you guys want to
Spoon.
talk about the juicy
Spoon.
bit of today's stream?
It's a spoon, bitches. It's a spoon. Did you just kick me?
What? No.
Because literally my VR chat just exploded.
No, I didn't kick you.
Cool.
You're literally just standing there staring at the camera now.
Bark, bark. Yeah, I don't know. VR chat just exploded for me all of a sudden.
Wait, that's a fucking sport. I see a slit. Jeff Bezos time? Wait, is there something about Jeff Bezos I don't know about?
We don't have to kill every single, what's it called?
Millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire?
Yeah, rich people. Every
Yeah, we
single
don't have to
time.
kill every single one. We don't have to kill every single one of them. Ooh.
Wasn't there also another silly thing that happened this week?
Well, TwitchCon happened.
Oh yeah, the thing that our
Yeah.
title's based on.
Yeah, I know, right? Isn't it great?
I heard. What did I see for that?
I don't know, there's something about him. No, there's nothing about Jeff Bezos. However, TwitchCon's now got a lawsuit pool, as Narai put it. So, like, in a way, shame on these people for their poor construction.
I need
But
to
I've
actually
also gotta-
see this.
But I also have to shift the blame as well to the people who are jumping in this pit. Because there's no way they got to the very center of this pool and thought, oh yeah, this looks good.
Wait, what? Someone
Oh, yeah, I
actually
heard Twitch
broke
got
their
fucking
back
sick.
jumping into this? What?
They broke their back twice.
No, in 2 places, but it's like...
Yeah, it's twice. It's a twice. So yeah, one streamer got into this this foam brick pit and jumped off this little like platform that's in the middle of the pit and landed on her ass and broke her spine in 2 places. And another person who was there at TwitchCon did the same thing and dislocated her knee. Wasn't it a porn star as well? Not that I know of, although not just throw shade at any of the people injured, but honestly, with the way Twitch is going, it could very well be a porn star.
Yeah.
No, wait.
Also,
I think
it
she
could also
was.
be a bot.
I think she was. No, I think Flores is right. I think Flores was right because like the people who were like looking into her were like, guys, don't look into her her social medias and stuff like that because she does do risque stuff, and she just so happened to have a Twitch account and stuff. I think that's what it was. I need to verify this before we actually put that stamp on her thing. What was her name? We will pull this up.
I mean, Adriana Chick.
Okay, so EWITCHA. How do you spell it? I don't know how to spell Adriana. I suck at spelling. ADRI.
Anna.
Well, there's an Adrian on Twitch broken thing. Streamer breaks back in 2 places after TwitchCon foam pit. All of it. Oh, yep. Adriana Shek, a popular Twitch streamer and adult performer, said she broke her back after leaping into a foam pit. So yes, she did do adult content.
Fantastic.
So, notes on that one right there, ladies and gentlemen. Learned something new myself as well.
It's like, someone to add to my collection.
Yeah, someone else to sit here and be like, well, as long as she's respectful on Twitch, she can do her adult content, on her other platforms, OnlyFans or whatnot. Great.
Yeah.
I have no problems with that. I have no problem with that. You do what you do on the platforms that are built for the content that you do over there. However, Twitch is not for people to put on a rubber horse mask and shove their ass into a microphone and fart into it.
Not that you haven't done that
Amarath. So, as long as she's like, respectful in the whole Twitch thing and not trying to push boundaries for the sake of clout and, basically monopolizing Twitch's sexism, then sure, she's got my full respect. And regardless of whether she has my full respect or not, it is a damn shame that she broke her back. But also at the same time, probably being way too shallow to be safe whatsoever.
Yeah.
I gotta say this. The adult content never broke her back, but a foam pit did.
Yeah, no, I saw it online. I was just like,
I will allow that one to go through and make me giggle. I will let that one give me the giggles. But hang on, I gotta pull check back in here. That's right. Wow, he never sent me a thing back. Read the prior comment first. The last one needs context. From what I'm told, while there is some blame on those who jumped, there is a shit ton of negligence on the booth owners at Twitch. And Twitch. I think Twitch was not affiliated with them. However, I think Intel was? Intel and some other company like Vimo. I don't remember. I think it was Vimo, were affiliated with the pit. On top of that, I've heard that those running the booth on site were actually telling people they were fine to jump into the pit. Wow, that's a lawsuit right there. But being way too shallow to be safe whatsoever. Amaranth can get away with it because she has boobs and Twitch loves that. Kappa, if Amaranth can get away with it because she has boobs, then why is it that when Vebe shows her midsection on a bikini stream, she gets banned? That's right, Vebe literally got suspended on Twitch for 3 days for showing her midriff in a bikini. To explain that one, it's just favoritism. Damn, girls getting banned for showing abs? Discrimination. I know, right? It's just favoritism. It's just favoritism. It was a Intel and Lenovo. There we go. Okay, Lenovo booth. But this was at TwitchCon, meaning Twitch approved it. Did Twitch actually approve it? They had to have. Or did they just... I heard TwitchCon had a lot of problems. Things like people were faking handicap in order to get into handicap lines to sit at the front row of panels and meet and greets. I heard stuff like that was going on. I heard that they... What was it? Like for badges, they demolished a handicap lane for a meet and greet for some like streamer.
What?
And so like handicapped people in wheelchairs had to go through like the normal route. TwitchCon fucked up a lot. Yeah, Twitch has been fucking up big time at the TwitchCon.
Oh yeah, they did.
Lenovo. Oh. How's it Lenovo is like... Oh, never mind.
Oh, there it is.
My bad. I look. Lexi, okay. Not just the dangerous moves, there was also a lot of handicap discrimination and outright mistreatment. Agreed. There was, there were people getting trampled going into, like, panels and stuff, and security was just standing around. People, you know, trying to help these people who were getting trampled were yelling at the security to help them. That's a bad sign right there. Oh, look, the spoon's back. The girl attached.
Spoon. Technically. Yeah,
That's definitely a sport.
Spoon.
So yes, I'm not gonna shift the entire blame on Twitch, and I'm not gonna shift the entire blame on the pit, and I'm not gonna shift the entire pit on the people who decided to walk out into the little platform in the middle and then think, oh yeah, this 1 foot of foam bricks is definitely gonna break my fall. They're all at fault. Twitch should have done their due diligence, but we can see that they're being negligent on a lot of shit. The people who are running the booth should definitely have looked up how to actually build an actual, you know, foam pit, which involves multiple layers underneath. You know, you got like the actual pit itself. It's not just, you know, oh, stack up these little cardboard walls on, you know, and then just throw like a couple of foam bricks in there and call it a day. No, there's actually for a foam ball pit thing. It's this sunken pit with a trampoline at the bottom, and then underneath that trampoline is another trampoline, and then there's foam pads underneath that trampoline. There's like a 3-way catch system on an actual foam pit at like, you know, like freaking, what do you call those freaking places where you get on trampolines and you can bounce around and jump in foam
Trampoline
pits?
park?
Trampoline parks, yeah. There's actual, you know, safety things at these freaking
If I think about it, the only other time, if like for event foam pits, sometimes they aren't. There isn't really foam, but there's like the blow up air, like not plastic, but the air
Bouncy
cushions,
cage?
essentially, just like a giant pool of air. Can't describe that, but yeah.
Kind of like a bounce house.
Yeah,
Just
bouncy castle
fill it.
thing.
Yeah, just give yourself like an elevated platform up to the top, and then just fill the fucking thing up with bricks. Yeah, that would have worked.
Yeah.
That would have worked, because at least if you went through the bricks, you hit the bounce house itself.
Yeah. But then it would have been creates too much noise for all the streamers.
And I'm putting on clothes for sports. I heard there was a person with one of those special support dogs passed out after not being allowed to sit down while in line, and then supposedly the security separated the service dog from its own while the dog was doing its job.
From its own.
Yeah, Twitch fucked up. Yeah, was there an owner? Yeah, there was no
it says
ER.
owner, but it probably means owner.
Yeah. Saw what you typed, knew what you meant. Yeah, that's Twitch fucked up. Twitch fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. After everything was going on and everything happening on Twitch and like most people jumping off Twitch, I am starting to consider. Oh shoot, not even consider. I think I pretty much just made the decision. I'm gonna start like dual streaming. Because why would I want to deal with freaking Twitch partnership if there's no actual benefit to it? And what good is Twitch benefit if you're like an affiliate or a Twitch partner to a shit pile? So I'm gonna like consider like doing restream, which is you got to pay a subscription for it, but it would be worth it to kind of branch out.
Remember how we don't upload to you for like 4 years? Hi there. You still exist, right, YouTube?
I upload here and there. Fuck you. It's just slow. I'll upload one tonight. How about that?
Hi there.
Fuck you.
Today is episode 209, and we could upload episode 75.5, maybe 6. Who knows? I sure don't know. I sure don't remember.
So last I checked, separating a service dog from its owner is a serious crime in most places. It is. It is. So yeah, TwitchCon fucked up massively. I not only hope they get sued, I hope they get sued hard. Whoever ran that place was negligent on everything, on the most important factors of the place. Safety. Safety was not number one at this. It was profit, clearly. I mean, shit, did you see the picture of the girl that dislocated her knee? And she went to the freaking first aid center thing, right? You want to know how they identified it was the first aid center?
They didn't.
No. It literally was a piece of construction paper with the word first aid scribbled on it. On a room.
Alright, what?
Yep. We're gonna take this room, we're gonna put some medical supplies in there, and we're just gonna get this piece of construction paper and first aid. We're gonna stick it on this wall. Alright, there we go. That's all we got. That's all we got. It's how cheap are they gonna freaking be for that? They're not gonna put like a big banner up there to let people know, hey, they're not gonna put like a big banner up above or something to be like, hey, first aid, here it is. Nope. You'll find first aid if you look for the piece of construction paper. How are people gonna know where to get first aid if like you gotta like swamp through the masses to find a single scrap of paper to let you know, hey, first aid. Hey, you're
I'm
dehydrated or
semi
you
with
passing out?
Boris on this one, where for cons and things like go get first aid is a room with a piece of paper stuck to a door or a window. I'm kinda with Boris on this one, but at the same time,
It's on the map of the con. It's kind of hard to find that though. Honestly, that's most cons. No. Like AWA that's coming up at the end of this month. They got a fucking banner over the top of the thing. They got a booth. They have a booth, and they got a thing at the top that says first aid or medical or I forget what they let you know.
Like they have like a special name for their team.
Yeah. You can see from a distance. Like you could look over people's heads and see the distance. There's medical right there. I could walk over there and find it, no problem. Whereas if you put like a piece of construction paper, it looks like any other room. Any other room looks like the medical room at this point. You gotta drop by every single one of them trying to find it. There were people complaining on that one. I saw that on Twitter. Like, dude, did you see how pathetic their first aid was? It was literally just a room with some medical supplies and a piece of construction paper that told you, hey, first aid. Or they have a little tent. No, they didn't have a tent. Nope, no tent. No tent. No tent. The way to identify that room from any other room was the piece of construction paper. Usually it's on the sides of the con. I do not know where it was located at the con. That's something I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know where it was. I heard people were like bitching about the first aid room and were making jokes about the construction paper. Some people were literally all like, well, at least it wasn't printer paper. Yeah, Twitch fucked up, guys. Wow, I'm not gonna, like, I thought about for a little bit if I should go to a TwitchCon eventually just to experience it. No, I'm not going. No, from the sounds of that, I'm gonna end up, like, dead. Yeah, the recent cons, from what I've seen from others, was among the worst I've seen for a major event. Like DashCon, at least DashCon gave you a good laugh at the end of it. He, ball pit. For freaking TwitchCon? Yeah. Actual bodily injury. And, like, stressed people and like, safety completely ignored. So, yeah. TwitchCon, don't go. Don't go. I don't care if Twitch now sits.
By the way,
no, it is over. It's done. It's done by now. It's gotta be done by now. It's like freaking like almost Wednesday now. It's gotta be done.
So,
has to be done. After this whole debacle and seeing this backlash, they'd better shut it down early. Cause they need to like stop. They need to stop fucking up now and like, you know, redo their team. Can't wait for the internet historian to cover it. Oh God. Especially with the countless of comments talking about serious mistreatment of disabled people and poorly safety managed. Yeah. Whoever was in charge of safety needs to be fired and needs to take responsibility. And if they're one of those people that make buku cash for this event, they need to be sued. Because they didn't put in enough money for this fucking bullshit. They clearly cheaped out to save on their wallet.
Yep.
Assuming this happened in America. Where was it in America? Was it?
I assume it was LA.
Yeah, I was about to say, was it Las Vegas? Yeah. Los Angeles, yeah.
San Diego, my mistake.
Not too much.
Apparently,
not too
the next
far.
one's gonna be in Paris.
Well, that you're gonna be jumping into a freaking.
You're gonna jump into a foam pit full of baguettes.
Yeah, I was about to say you're gonna jump in there full of baguettes, and you're actually gonna come out safer.
No, because they're the hardened baguettes.
You'll still hurt, but you'll come out safer because they'll at least make a hole because the French are really good at digging holes and then getting down in the ditches.
Yeah.
That was a bad joke. That was a bad joke. There's one in Amsterdam and I didn't go. If there's one in Atlanta, I might Well, I would have considered it,
God.
but no.
Man,
Uh-uh.
I'm so.
I would have gone just to meet other streamers and like, you know, possibly like find other people to do collabs with, because I kind of want to start poking at like doing collabs with
I
some
got
folks.
this.
What?
There was
Remember
something I
what?
forgot to bring up last week,
Uh
and I'm glad I went back in time to find it. Because it's also something dumb.
Oh no.
But that could be said in a bit.
Do you want to hit a song and then hit it?
Sure, because you're gonna. Oh, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something.
We've already hit like the main meat of the podcast.
Oh yeah, no, I have stupid, and I mean stupid things.
Community streaming platform that's just to just eat all of Twitch users. Oh yeah, it's called YouTube. Rebot.
Yeah, it's called YouTube.
It's called YouTube. Everyone's moving to YouTube. YouTube's starting to make all the good calls. They're a little bit behind on some of the things that Twitch does. And Twitch is now panicking and trying to copy the good things that YouTube has that Twitch doesn't, and Twitch is fucking that up. Like their super chats, don't.
Yeah.
Do not do Twitch super chats. It
Hey
is a
guys, if you want to
scam.
do some Twitch super chats right here in chat right now, here's the elevate button that you don't see anymore.
YouTube's not that much better, but here's the thing. It is better. Not much, but better.
That's not saying much though.
Yeah, it's not saying much. It's like you know, you get stabbed with a fork in your left hand, and then you got your right hand, or no, excuse me, you get stabbed on with your right hand with a fork, and then your left hand's got like a fucking staple in the palm of it. Well, which one do you want to use more? The one with a fork stabbed in it, or the one with a staple in it? Probably gonna use the one with a staple in it. Hurt less.
Yeah.
And they both fucking suck, but what we're gonna do is stream on Pornhub or freaking poke at
Look,
freaking.
I don't know what you're talking about. My likeness is not on this place called the Porn of Hub or the Only of Fans.
Totally like poke at either RedTube or Dailymotion to start their own streaming service, and then we can jump onto
I
that
think
ship.
there's a site called Justin TV.
Refuse back seeing a newer streaming platform that was like so much better and well made than Twitch and YouTube, but it never gained traction. I don't remember the name, sadly. BitChute. That does ring a bell. That does ring a bell.
No. Curse.
And that one with an astronaut. And then there was also, you remember when Facebook tried
gaming.
to, yeah, Facebook gaming, and then that fell out. And then what was the other one that Ninja jumped to for a little bit?
Was that Facebook?
Was that Facebook game? I think that was Facebook gaming. But it had a name. Facebook gaming had a name. What was the name of the freaking thing?
I'm just going to Ninja's Ninja's Wikipedia for this one, by the way.
Yeah, he would have Wikipedia. He's. I think he said he quit Twitch. I think it was recently he like raged and quit, and he's done with Twitch, and he's like now doing more YouTube and a whole bunch of other streaming services, but Twitch. I think it had dark mode before you could find it in other places. Whoa. I think what was it? Opera? Is it Opera that's now like peaking back up on like the browser war list because Chrome is about to go through like a mass ad blocker kicking spree, so you can't block your ads anymore
Mixer.
on Chrome. Mixer, yes, Mixer was a thing, and then that got shut down as well. That failed.
Man, I knew someone that actually was like a very high up person for Microsoft that was working.
No. Opera's got this thing going where like you can sign into You can sign into Discord, you can sign into Twitter, you can sign into Instagram, you can sign into all these services, and then your homepage is basically all these feeds combined into one. They're advertising everything everywhere for Opera to get picked back up again. Because Opera like kicked up their advertising like a lot recently, and they're starting to share this thing where they literally have their own like social media homepage that just brings everything into one spot so that you can like interact with things and whatnot on that one thing. And everyone was like, hey, that's actually not bad. Omni. Omni is he's freaking like starting to use Opera page thing because he's like, wow, this is freaking like nice. Opera and its gaming web browser.
Clown. Send in the
I use Firefox. I still use Firefox. I'm not gonna move from Firefox. I'm settled in with Firefox. Just my old man not budging or
Look,
moving.
man, if you're
thing.
a real old man, you use Microsoft Edge. Let me tell you what.
Microsoft Edge is new. I gotta use Explorer.
You're right. IE is better.
Internet Explorer is so much better, man. It's fucking Edge because I'm too lazy to care. Man, like,
yeah.
it's not a good browser if you're trying to load porn and it looks like someone's slowly pulling the sheets off of the woman. And you're like, oh yeah, baby. Yeah, you load that picture. You load that picture. Oh yeah. And as soon as the picture gets done loading, you click next and it's a white picture and then it slowly starts to load in. You see the white line coming down as the picture loads. Not that slow. That's Internet Explorer.
Yeah.
Different spying. Not Google anymore though.
And
Shoot,
this-
you can freaking
This podcast is brought to you by DuckDuckGo.
No.
It's not.
No, because they
It's not.
spy. They spy. But even freaking dark web browsers are starting to like Chinese YouTubers are starting to, hey guys, you want to get the dark web? Here's your Tor browser so that you can search the dark web, and that the downloads they're giving out to people have malicious software in them that starts collecting information on like where you are, what your passwords are, who's on your network, your computer's ID, your network ID, your IP. It starts collecting all this information. And what's the point of being on a Tor browser? To not be tracked. What are these fucking stupid ass fucking YouTubers are out here sharing stuff out there to get people's fucking information because the dark web shit.
Dark web, dark web, dark web.
Because they fear the CCP. Well, they fear the CCP, and also like they're specifically targeting people outside of China. If they see somebody who's in China download their Tor browser, they don't want that. They ain't dealing with that shit. They're more interested in European and Western nations information and stuff like that. That's what they're going for. That's what they want. They want people like me to download the Tor browser so I can go surf the dark web so they can get my information and my dark shit, you know? Tor is blocked in China. Okay. If you suck at bypassing China things, then you suck at using Tor. So they need to get through third-party websites. Bunch of idiots. But yeah, the Tor users in China are like being ignored by these malicious trackers and whatnot for Western audiences. And I mean, this software like reaches fucking deep. Also, I don't know why you shared a YouTube link in the Twitch chat.
Because he could.
I can't click that without. If you grab that, put it in the Discord
It's talking
chat,
about
that
Tor
way.
being malicious on YouTube. I clicked it.
Oh, okay.
It's
'Cause you,
fine.
Mudahar was talking about it. I'm pretty sure like freaking Charlie's like revving up to put out his little statement on there. Who else is probably gonna talk about it? Yeah, tech tips is probably gonna browse or graze it a little bit. Yeah. We should have that song.
Yeah, that song break.
it's-
Also, I have 2 stupid stories.
Why would a
to
mod post
cover real
anything
fast
malicious in the chat
after
night
the
force?
song.
Well, see, it's the thing is like, why would a mod post anything? Because one, it could have copyright material, and two, if it goes more than 5 minutes, that link goes off the page and therefore out of my mind. If it's in
You say
Discord,
that.
if it's on Discord and I close the stream, it's still in Discord. If I close the stream, I lost that link. There's no way I can go back and look at that at a later time after the
Actually,
stream.
yeah, he sadly got a point there.
Okay. Discord, I can go back to. Twitch chat, I cannot.
That's right. I should post malicious chat direct. Remember, if you really want to malicious chat someone,
Post some
do it in
Twitch
their DMs.
and on your DMs. Oh, did you get in my DMs? Oh, he did. He sent me a DM.
yeah, he did. 'Cause that
Oh, he
was from
did.
before.
Yep. From Satanic. Weaponized tours being spread on YouTube. Yep. Good job. And check something. Fuck you.
What's that? I
And
can't hear you over me
my
trolling
siblings-
you.
My siblings are sharing pictures and things. Wow. Oh, wow. That's a picture of me when I had blue hair. Fuck.
Yeah, man. Remember when you had blue hair? Crazy talk. But how about that
God,
song?
oh my god, I'm remembering all this stuff. Okay, yeah, that song. That's a great
You can
thing.
go down memory lane while you listen to something down memory lane of spookiness.
Oh man, it's here's the thing right here. Yeah, enjoy some more spooky song. This one's Hina's Halloween. Have fun. So you remember the part where I said that one song, the
Oh yeah, the
edition was
instant just
not
kill.
Yeah, the instant kill. It just kills the song right there. That's literally the song. It's what you get in the album
Nice.
as well. It runs and just.
That's funny.
I know. It's sad. I wish they would actually end it and do a proper Hey, kicking up, and just gone. I was like, come on, bring it back down and clean it up and finish it. Jesus Christ, Komichi Records.
All right.
Still, it was good beats. It was slapping.
Artist died.
Artist died before finishing the piece. Wow, that's dark. Well, here's the thing though. That's like old though, and they've made so many more records. So I'm pretty sure that is.
Admittedly, Komichi Records. It's good to see that name again. It's like, oh man, I used to enjoy their like. They kept doing for a long time just community polls to choose 2 songs. We'll figure out how to mix it.
We'll figure it out. We'll just slam the 2 together and see what sticks for spaghetti.
Pretty much. And then they kept making like remixes of just stuff smashed together, and it was usually pretty good.
Multiple people, it's a group, right? And they can lose a person. Yeah, they can lose a person, but then
You don't
doubt
want
that
to
that's the
lose people.
case. I doubt that's the case with this freaking thing.
Who
I mean,
knows? It's just
if a
gonna be
person made a
badass
song and then
stuff.
just died, they would have like named it something, you know, like in memory of or something like that. Nope, it's just, hey, you're not as special, and nothing mentioning the loss of a member, and it's literally the first song on the album, and it just blankly ends. Done. It's like 15 minutes of music. It's literally, that album is like 15 minutes of music.
Yeah.
You got like several 2-minute songs, a couple of 3-minute songs, and a 5-minute song, and that's it.
So, Knight, I have a question
Yeah.
for you.
Oh no.
Which would you prefer to hear first?
Oh no.
Would you prefer to hear something semi-anime related? Or would you like to hear something really stupid about Russia?
Well, the anime thing first.
Okay. I kind of hope so, because this is really fucking dumb. Now, I'm going to have to slightly alter what I say about this, and I, strangely enough, probably will not post the link to this news article, because...
I'm picking up psychic vibes. People on Twitch are triggered by the violence
No.
in Chainsaw Man.
To be fair, I need to actually watch Chainsaw Man, because I think it just
I do
came
too.
out today.
Yeah,
I
it
need to go
just
see
came
that.
out. It
And
just
I've
came out.
heard something interesting, but something different involving anime that this happened last week that I needed to post but forgot to,
Uh-oh.
because I was like, oh shit, I forgot about this. So, remembering this, so you've been watching an anime called Made in Abyss, right?
Yep. I need
How
to
far
watch the
did you make it
movie.
again?
First season's done. I need to watch the movie, and then I need to watch the second season. And apparently the
Okay.
third season's now been announced.
For spoilers' sake, I'm going to rename a future character into Nanachi and say the following. So the people that produce Made in Abyss, they decided to open pre-orders for a very interesting perfume based off Made in Abyss.
What?
And to quote the article directly, Kadokawa opens pre-orders for a Made in Abyss perfume that smells like Nanachi's butt. I kid you not.
What?
So in the manga, definitely Nanachi, and definitely not another character, there is at one point, Riko describes the scent of this character's butt as having the smell of sun and sweet potatoes. So they decided to make a perfume about that. Yes. They even have actually Nanachi on the freaking front cover. And I think they... No, wait. They actually did do a scent of Nanachi perfume.
I need more beer. Persis. For my mind.
Yes.
Oh,
the
God!
perfume bottle is designed to look like a
smell!
curled up tail wrapped in golden foil, as well as a red ribbon inspired by the colors. And it comes in a package in a box, adorned
Abbott,
with a
don't leave
special
me.
illustration of Nanachi.
Cabbage, please don't leave me. You're the only bit of sanity I've got left besides you and Floris. Oh, that and the communist wizard. You know, that's another bit of sanity that I got right there too.
I'm just saying, I meant to mention that last week because, yeah, that's just funny. It's like, oh, they made a perfume that smells like someone's butt, which in reality, if they really wanted to do a real,
of course, you're an anchor of sanity
a rabbit
for me.
and just shit.
Of course, you're an anchor of sanity for me. This is insanity. You're the anchor of sanity. Please don't leave. I need someone to hang on to in order to survive this fucking shit. So what about Russia? So
about Russia,
now,
the other thing that's even funnier.
So let me guess. So Russia is now spraying their soldiers with this perfume and then sending them out in the battle.
Close, but not quite.
Are they feeding them glizzy tea?
Maybe.
With NyQuil chicken covered in pink
This guy
sauce.
might have been on. This guy might have been on some glizzy tea, because this is a story about a POW from Russia, and he says why he joined the army.
Okay.
Can you guess why he joined the army?
Because they had his waifu on a billboard?
No. He had to join the army. This was a forced, he must join the army situation.
Why?
So, to quote the article itself, and this one I will post in Touhou Tuesday, Russian prisoner of war says he joined the army to pay off World of Tanks debt. He joined the Russian army because he had spent a bunch of money on World of Tanks and the debt he had to pay back by joining the Russian military. He also apparently spent that money donating to e-girls.
That's a simp.
A true simp. Because apparently, yeah. He spent it was a Russian woman on TikTok. I'd like to spend time on TikTok too. The Russian soldier then explained he was a moderator for the chat room of the woman and he spent money on gifts for her. The Ukrainians asked him how much money he spent on the woman. I'm not sure, but for sure some respectable amount of money. Is like $50,000 or $800. He's like, yes, but not instantly. Because he explained that he'd been spending on the woman was spread out over 3 to 4 months. According to the interview, the Russian soldier took on small loans so he could donate cash to the woman on TikTok. Think with your head, says the Russian soldier at the end of the interview. Also addressing the Russians, remember your loved ones and don't fucking spend money on thoughts.
And you know, I bet she took that money and bought something, and when someone said, hey, where'd you get that? I bet she said, oh, one of my subscribers paid for it. And I bet that's how he was known as one of my subscribers.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, because apparently, like, his debt that he racked up, the way he could pay it off was to take a 3-month deployment to Ukraine with an enlistment bonus and a monthly salary. He could pay off the debt.
A birdie butt feathers, then gift it back to him for a birthday gift. When will they learn? Actually, Floris, they're starting to learn now. Feminists are starting to get butthurt, believe it or not. I've seen a couple articles coming up in some of my feeds about feminists are now angry that men are starting to ignore them.
What? We're ignoring women? What?
Apparently, like, women on TikTok are now starting to like jump on there and rage about men not showing up at dates and not showing interest in them and not walking up to them and talking to them at bars and stuff. Apparently now, like, feminists are now getting triggered that men are not approaching them, even though that's generally what they've always wanted. They just wanted men to just leave them alone. Well, now they're getting left alone. Now they're all butthurt. There's a whole bunch of folks that are saying, yeah, by the year 2030, 1 in 3 women are gonna be single. Men are starting to not give a shit because women have an impossible standard: 6 figures, 6 inches, 6 pack, and 6 feet. And women just don't. Women don't want to back down on that. They want that perfect man.
Hey, Flores, you can always try in the gym yourself. Like, walk up to a girl and be like, "Hey, baby, I heard you need some help lifting some weights there."
Our couple are frustrated. No men are approaching them in the gym. Didn't they tell us they wanted us to leave them alone at the gym and it's creepy or something? Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna go on a slight red pill tangent. I'm acknowledging that it's slightly red pilled. I know though that it's a red pill that I've slightly taken here. But women, the feminists, right? These feminazis or feminists or whatnot. They're more career-oriented women. And I want you to follow me with this, okay? And then you use like your logic to see where this lines up, okay? So, feminists are generally career-oriented women, correct?
Sure.
They like working in a company. They like climbing the ranks. They like getting promotions. They like making lots of money. Who doesn't like making lots of money, right? Now, when you make a buttload of money and you take an interest in a guy, do you think that guy's going to be making less money than her, or is he going to be making more money than her in order to be attractive to her?
No.
Flores! Because I know he's gonna sit here and gaslight me. Flores, if a woman is making a buttload of cash and then a guy walks up and she takes an interest in him, do you think he's gonna be the kind of guy that makes more money than her or makes less money than her?
Like, what happens is the guy's name's Jeff Bezos. He walks up, is like, "Hey, baby, I'm Jeff Bezos."
Oh shit! You know Jeff Bezos' ex-wife just got divorced again.
Wait, ex-wife? That's not Jeff Bezos himself.
Yeah, no. Jeff Bezos, already married, got divorced. She took a buttload of his money. She married another dude, and then now she divorced that guy.
Guy doesn't care the same way girls care. True.
Average person doesn't make much, but the guy doesn't care in the way some gals care. Correct. Guys will be willing to date up or date down, as they say. Women tend to date up. Women tend to date guys that make more money because it's appealing. They don't want to date some Smo Joe who's working at Burger King while she's working in some corporate office making some buku cash. You don't want to date some dude that she's got to pick up and carry around. She wants to date up.
I've got this thing called a forklift license.
Oh man, that's a good one right there.
Certified, man.
Fuck yeah, forklift certification.
All the women.
Yeah, all the bitches love that. You go to a freaking club and you lean up against a girl and you're like,
"Hey, baby, I'm forklift."
No. You gotta be smoother. You gotta be smoother than that. You gotta like lean up right up in her ear and just be like, "Forklift certified, baby." And the panties will instantly be wet and they'll be hitting the floor. You will hear a slop sound. You know that you'll hear it hit the floor like a wet rag. I'm kidding. Women are not
ladies.
like that, guys.
If you're out
women
there,
are not
please
like
let
that.
us know
Women are
about
not like that. So anyway,
I'm pretty sure it's not. He just said that you do that. So let's say it again.
Well, I'm pretty sure if Jeff Bezos had hair, and wasn't crazy or an egomaniac, and he approaching a woman.
Oh, baby, tractors.
Oh yeah, farmland. Wait until I reveal I have a license to drive a tractor.
That's right.
See,
It's like Flores is making those plots of land. He is making those tracts of land. Let me tell you what.
Oh boy. So anyway, back to the dilemma that feminists have now put themselves into. Already, if a business-oriented woman is in the business and only dates up, then you only have like the people who are above her that are her viable options. That she's like, my vision's back. Are going to be the only viable options, because anyone else below her, she's going to feel like she's babysitting. We all know women are all like, oh God, I don't want to date this guy. It's like having another child. They're only going to date up. How many of those guys up there are going to want to date a business-oriented woman who's a feminist? Hardly any of them. So feminists are pretty much screwing themselves out of any kind of like solid relationship by one, climbing that corporate ladder up there to where any man that's up there is going to be the only thing that she's going to want, but then that man up there isn't going to want the feminist because, you know, she's a feminist. So that's why feminists are getting angry, because nobody wants to talk to them, because one, they're not being approachable, two, they got an impossible standard, and three, they only want that guy at the very, very, very top of the corporate ladder, or at least some dudes that are making more money than her because they're more appealing to her. Feminists are screwing themselves. And it's kind of funny now to see them like sit here crying about it. It's like, well, you know, maybe you could try dating a man and not a wallet. And guys, stop dating fuckbags and date a woman. Because guys have their own problems too. We do have our own things we gotta work on. Both sides have things they gotta work on. But it's more easier to find women because women are more vocal about their hates and whatnot. You know, their woes. It's all over TikTok. Some guys also complain too. The dating pool is looking weird now. I think it's because the internet.
Looking weird.
It's always looking weird, but it's like ever since like the internet and TikTok came out, it's now it's kind of like back in the 90s when we bought a video game. We played that video game a lot, didn't we? You know, if you bought like Green Dog. I don't know if you guys ever heard of the game called Green Dog. That was a weird but great game. You bought a game called Green Dog, you played Green Dog, or you played some of your older video games, but you played Green Dog. And you played it a lot. You got really good at it. But now, these days, you got Steam. We've got hundreds of games that are given to us for free, and hundreds of them that you can, you know, easily buy for like $2. We're spoiled for choice, and it's the same thing for the dating pool. Tinder has definitely contributed towards that spoiled for choice.
Yep.
That's why I wiped out my TikTok, or not my TikTok. This is why I wiped out my Tinder. I don't bother with that no more.
Yeah, you use that other service that you don't use no more either.
What's that other service? I still use NeverMet.
Wasn't there like the geek one that you tried out for a while?
NeverMet?
Is it NeverMet?
Yeah, NeverMet. The one where you just put up like some of your avatars that fit your vibe, and then you write like your own little like personal bio, and people don't judge you based on how you look in person. Yeah. They judge you based on, hey, I like watching anime, I enjoy vibing and chilling, playing pool and reading manga, and this is the kind of things I like to do. And these I like, you know, some people might like to chill under the stars in VR, and some people might like going to a club and dancing. You find people that you vibe with and never met, and you judge each other based on that. If someone you think, oh, hey, this person, I think I could vibe with that person, you hit the little green mark. And if that same said person looks at you and thinks, hey, well, I could probably vibe with this person, and they hit the check mark on you, hey, congratulations, you matched. Now you get to meet in VR, get to know each other in VR. You know, you mingle with each other, and you're not sitting there worried about like, is she pretty? Is she ugly? Is she got like buck teeth? Or is she like rich? Or no, you're there to enjoy the person, the human, and I think that's a good thing. Whereas Tinder, whip up the phone. Don't like her. Don't like her. Don't like her. Don't like her. I like that one. Don't like her. Don't like her. Don't like her. Oh, man, she's got a big ass on that bathroom counter. Like that one. Don't like this one. Don't like this one. I like this one. Don't like this one. Don't like this. Like this one. Like this one. There are some men. They've said that they just straight up just go like. They don't even bother looking. They just swipe right continually, and just let the women decide who they date. You know, if a woman will just take him, he'll take that date. There are men that have admitted to that, and I'm like, nah, you're wasting the woman's time, because now like she'll show up to you and you'll be like, oh no, I'm not vibing with this woman, and then you cancel the date and whatnot. It's like, wow, you just wasted her time. But also at the same time, Tinder has also outed themselves. Women date the same 5 to 10% of men. The same men that keep getting the likes from all the women. All of them. They just know exactly what to say. They know exactly what profile pics to put up. They know exactly what to do. And they keep getting all the women. And what do these guys do? They're spoiled for choice. So what do? They get a date. They get a dinner. They get her in bed. They ditch. They ghost. They do it again and ghost. They do it again and ghost. And what do we see here? All these women crying about getting ghosted. And oh, this guys are all sleazebags and whatnot. And that's how we end up with, you know, women hating men for being sleazebags, because they keep dating the same fucking douchebags. And I really wish them douchebags would stub their toes every morning, because they're giving a bad name to actual good men. Oh, I hope so. I hope so. I hope one morning they all wake up and some woman that's like gone one night stand too far and lopped his balls off.
I mean, probably.
That'd be hilarious. Just imagine like a pandemic of sleazeballs all lose their testicles on this one weird day due to some weird like ion storm that affected those in this mental state. And it's like, wow, a lot of missing testicles now. You ever thought about that? Like, you know, like a solar storm that like hits the earth and fries all the machines. But what if there's something that like messes with human brains? Was there a movie like that?
There is at least a series. I believe it was called. Was it like the Y-Man or something like that? Where it was basically human apocalypse. Every man in the world died except for one. And it's like, that's not good.
Strong wife, good life.
There was also World's End Harem, where 95% of the world's population of men
will lift each other's
died.
spirits. Oh yeah. Those are generally like some dudes that like fantasize on like, oh yeah, I dove to the bottom of this pool to clean things up, and then, you know, some Armageddon thing happened and killed all the men, and all that was left. Yeah, there's a lot of like male fantasies on that one. I mean, freaking look at anime. What was the name of the anime that like people wanted to cancel because it was like
I literally just said World's End Harem.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, there's just loads of that. You never see the other way around, but then again, genetically thinking, that humanity was screwed if like 1% of women survived. Also, that would be seen as, what would it be called if it was like 1% of women survive and it was like an anime? That would be misogynistic.
I mean, I was gonna say equal gender rights or something like that, but
I mean, yeah. I mean, if we got an anime about 1% of men surviving this weird event, and then we make one about 1% of women surviving, I'm pretty sure the feminists are gonna sit there crying misogyny, and it's like, I'm sorry, there's a lot of ones with men being at 1% left on the planet Earth.
Then all of a sudden, it just becomes a yaoi manga. It's all guys.
Yeah.
all
Oh my
time.
god. Oh
Maybe.
god. Oh my gosh. That would be a that.
You see where I'm going in?
You're not wrong, man. What would the feminists do if they clashed with the yaoi fangirls? The feminists are like, this is misogyny, and then you got like the yaoi fangirls like, this is beautiful. Wouldn't that just be the Maze Runner series? The Scorch virus from the Solar Storm from Maze Runner? I've never heard of that.
I've heard of Maze Runner. I don't think that was how that worked.
Flora says, I've really been wanting a fiance lately. Seeing Spy X Family, I'm craving love. Spy X
So
Family.
what you're saying is just become a spy for the Netherlands, and then go to Germany, go to Berlin while the Berlin Wall is still up, and then just find a random assassin in the wall in a
fabric
store through your intelligence agency.
Yeah.
So you can be like, yes, I understand this wife is good wife.
This
I will
wife
make
is good wife. This is good material.
Yes.
I got good wife. Good wife, good life. Wife good. Bride wife. Wife angry. Kill wife. Wife gone. We sad. Find new wife.
Yeah.
I forgot how that whole thing actually went, but it's fucking dumb. It's fucking dumb, but yeah, I would. Yeah, Spy X Family started a whole thing, like both men and women, or boys and girls, I guess I should probably say, kind of started wanting that special touch relationship after Spy X Family. Because all of a sudden it's like, oh man, I really want a family. I want a kid. I want to have someone happy to be with and blah, 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 blah. But they also don't realize it's a lot of work and effort to put into like a relationship like that as well. There's a lot of sacrifice, there's a lot of give, and there's a lot of take. Would be a dream to have a wife that can roundhouse an entire group. Floris wants to be choked. Let's just admit it. Floris just wants to be choked.
Yeah. If Floris wants to be dominated.
He wants to be choked. He wants to be choked between her thighs.
And crushed like a watermelon.
Just like, okay, honey, here you go. Put your head right here. Time for Betty bye. And she just squashes him with like her thighs. And after like 30 seconds, he passes out. He just passes out.
And then you'll have the best nap of your life.
And she'll put him in the bed and just be like, there you go, sweetheart. And he's like purple faced, but like with a blissful smile on his face.
He's all of a sudden, passed out.
But yeah, Flores, if you meet people, I mean, you learn about yourself through other people and through other relationships and whatnot. So don't jump out there immediately just looking for wife. Jump out there to meet other people, to mingle with them, and to learn about yourself. That's my advice to you. Don't rush into marriage. I would advise that. Do not rush into marriage.
Hi. Hi there, sir.
I know, right? A lot changes. You know, I would say if the good marrying age is probably now like 27, 28. Probably like 29 in there, because then at that point you're both set in stone. You both have your ways. You both have your hobbies established. You both got your personalities in stone. You know, you don't have like things shifting. I guess I don't want to like throw dirty laundry out there on things, but like you're pretty much set in your ways when you get to your upper 20s. If you marry young age and then like, you know, one of y'all starts figuring things out and you learn about this and, oh, I might be like this, or I'm kind of like that, or I believe this now. There's a lot of growing and learning about yourself at the early 20s. Yeah. You just suddenly wake up one day and you're like, God, I just feel like a bitch. I think I'm gonna just be miserable and like yell at people in drive-through because they just can't fucking do shit. Yeah, you find out. Yes, next thing you know, you're like married to the Karen, and you're like, my God, when did I marry a Karen? And yeah. Wait till you're like late 20s, early 30s. That's when people are generally like, you know, established in their personality and they generally understand who they are, and they've had enough self-discoveries, maybe been to a few therapy sessions.
I know.
Mingle with people, but you know, mingle with them, but don't just mingle with them just to fuck them and drop them. Because you might actually run into somebody who's perfect that, you know, the first couple of times. You might run into the one for you. So don't do, you know, what's it called?
Pump and dump?
Yeah, don't do pump and dumps. Don't do fucking... I can't remember all the joke things. I had so many of these things. It's like pump and dump.
Admittedly, I do like the words.
Skidoo.
You'd be in awe of a 50 cal anti-material rifle, but don't want to be shot. I do like that statement, just in general.
That's a fuck. Put that in the quotes, please.
You know what? It's been a while since I got a Forrest quote. Why the fuck
That is a
not?
good one. That is a good. You know why you know the whole 9 yards. You know that term. You want to know? You want to know where that comes from? I learned this the other day. No, machine guns back in World War II. They had belts. And these belts on standard were 9 yards. So when you went to war, and it's like, how much do we fire at them? The whole 9 yards. That means just fire all the bullets. Give it all. Do it all. That's where the term, the full 9 yards, comes from. World War II machine gunners. The whole 9 yards. Liking a display of weaponry doesn't mean you want to be obliterated by it. But Floris... you want to be obliterated by your wife. I mean, that's your rifle, and that is your gun. That's for killing, and that's for fun, as they say. I mean, you're also like... Clearly, you've never seen like a masochist either. Because a masochist would look at somebody, hit somebody else, and be like, "Oh, I want that. I want that. Oh, I want them to do that to me." I know a couple masochists.
Yes, you do. Her name is Raina.
Yep, that's one.
And then, of course, there's the other one.
So masochists would be the ones that'll sit there and be like, "Oh yes, please obliterate me." And you're sitting there being like, "Yeah, you can be in awe of a gun and not want to be obliterated by it." Raina sits there, taps your shoulder. "Excuse me." Raina, in specific, would want to be hit by a 50 cal anti-material rifle. She would ask you to pull that trigger, in specific.
Yup.
Please obliterate others. Please obliterate responsibly. Okay? Don't just go and shove your 50 cal into any gun box and pull the trigger, you know, because that's how you end up with little handguns, okay? And those little handguns are pretty expensive, okay? So, yeah, obliterate responsibly. There's an innuendo here somewhere. And there's also a life lesson in there somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Fuck. Two people in the ring. Your wife is winning. Fight, 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 fight. Look, two people in the ring and your wife is winning. One, the ring is your bed. Two, 2 people in the bed and one's your wife, the other is you. 3, you're losing. Because even if you win, you lose. And if you lose, you win.
You lose. Because if you lose,
Well,
you're
you
losing.
lose. If you lose, you lose, but you also win. Or she won. Therefore, she's in a good mood. You win. But if you win, you lose, because then she's going to be in a bad mood. You technically lose. Remember, happy wife, happy life. Which, honestly, technically, like you know the saying, boys be boys, and now everyone's trying to say, oh, that's just toxic masculinity? Technically, that would also mean that happy wife, happy life is toxic femininity. And you know, feminists say there's no such thing as toxic femininity. Oh yeah, there's definitely there's toxic femininity out there. Oh my gosh, feminists just don't want to admit anything. They don't do anything wrong. Everything's men's
feminists
problem.
Can't admit that they're women.
Feminists don't want to admit anything that like puts a bad light on them. Anything is a man's Anything is a man's fault.
Well,
Why are there? Why is it acceptable to be a feminist? But like, what's the opposite of a feminist when it comes to like men? Is it a minimist? Masculinist?
I want to say it's just called being a douche, but you know.
Yeah, and it's not socially acceptable to be a douche, but it's socially acceptable to be a feminist. I really need to stop saying feminist because, I guess the feminist movement
women
has
who
changed.
watch this podcast,
Never mind.
you should send them some nice
Never mind.
messages.
No,
Well, even the feminists, I'm sure you'll have a nice conversation.
Because most feminists these days, they don't want equal rights. An equal rights movement is what's wanting actual equal rights. They don't want to shove men down and pull women up. They want to bring everyone up to the same level. So if men are already up there at level 9, they want to pull women up to level 9. Whereas feminists, if a man's at level 9 and a woman's at level 2, they're going to bring the woman up as high as they can, and they're going to shove that man down to level 2. That's what a feminist does. That's feminist logic there.
There's logic.
So I am an advocate for equal rights. And majority people who say I'm a feminist, either one, they don't know the horrible directions that feminism has been hijacked by feminazis, and they really are just, equal rights activists, just don't know the shit flag that has been raised in the armies behind them. MGTOW. MGTOW
I don't
is
even know
not.
what the Tate thing is, so.
MGTOW is not like the opposite of feminists. Like, men going their own way is just men working on themselves. Like you, Flores, right now. You're a man going your own way. You are working on you. You are improving yourself. A feminist calls MGTOW men guarding their own wallets. But really, the men going their own way movement is it's basically men, not dating women and just working on themselves for the moment, which is healthy. I'm down for men, hey, look, I'm just going to take a step back from the dating pool. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to work on my career. I'm going to get my life sorted out. And then I'm going to deal with bitches. And feminists are getting triggered by that. I have heard of the MGTOW movement, though. That's what the Tate thing is all about. He's pro-man instead of pro-woman. How about pro-human? I'm pro-human. I'm a pro... If a woman can perform the job to the same capacity as all her colleagues, give her the job. Don't sit there and be like, oh man, we got 20 men over here, no women. Let's just get this woman over here who doesn't really do very well at the job and just put her in there for the sake of gender, what do you call it? Just to bring up like, oh yeah, we got a woman in there. There's the, what do you call it? I don't know the word for it. When you try and like, you literally hire someone just to make it so that it doesn't look like it's a men only kind of field. Because then she's going to do poorly in the field, and everyone's going to be disliking working with her because she's not good at the job. When if you hired, or if you found like an actual woman who's actually good at the specific job and hired her, then she's going to pull the weight just as much as any other person working that job. That's great. That's how a company should work. I think I've already covered this like many times before. I'm down for right person for the right job. Right person for the right job. It doesn't matter if they're black, white, or any other color. They could be purple with no gender at all. If they're good at the job, hire them. The person working the job should not be like dependent on their genitals. And if just by chance the genitals of the job are primarily a penis, don't throw a vagina in there just so you say, hey, look, we're inclusive. There's a vagina in this sausage fest. That's not how you make a good, healthy work environment. Diversity hire. Yeah, I hate diversity hire. Like, I see where they're standing from on the diversity hire thing. But, you know, you don't buy a screwdriver to put in a nail. You get a hammer for the nail. You get a screwdriver for the screw. You get the right person for the right job. Some jobs might need to, you know, for like people who are disabled. Yeah, okay, they might need some assistance. They might be well knowledged in the field, but they might need some assistance. You know, like let's just say a programmer with one hand. Okay, they're probably going to need some help, but hey, they've got the knowledge, they have the drive, they got the thing to go for it. Sure, give them the job as long as they can pull their weight. You know, if they can help somebody else fix errors or you know, come up and clean up code. Hey, great. Give them the job. Get them in there. We're dragging this on.
We are dragging a bit. At this point, I'm just like, wait a second. Look,
Yeah,
look,
it's 3 hours.
Midnight.
Oh man, shit.
What a surprise. But this
I
happened.
know, right?
Semi-active Touhou Tuesday for once.
Is there anything else?
That I have. Not that I can think of at the moment.
AI artwork's been a little weird. Have you seen some of the this is something I wanted to pull up for a real quick moment. Have you seen the human tars that the AI has generated?
You talked about it and I was like, I have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
Okay, I'm gonna
Post it.
give me a moment. It should be straight up on my desktop, right?
Did you keep it like that?
I think so. This picture and this. Oh, damn it! I didn't want to. There we go. Have you ever seen a human tar? Apparently, that's what they're called. Human tars.
Okay, no.
Even though-
I think I have seen. Wait, why do they have triple?
I mean, triple.
Double.
Double tits. Yes. Human tar. Human tar.
Oh.
It's like a centaur, but on a human body. So it's basically a human body, but right at the neck, there's another human torso with a little bit of more human on there. These are AI generated. And apparently there's this weird, like, what do you call it when you got like an internet urban legend coming up now that if you try and omit the specific actor from AI generated images, she will show up in these images dead for some weird reason on this one bot. And I mean, they try and do like a whole bunch. They try and include her in it, and she shows up like normal. And I try and generate some other artwork and not mention her at all, and somehow she's like in the background, dead. like sunken eyes. Some of these AIs are getting really creepy. Some of these images are morbid. They depict dead women and children and like bodies and mutilated corpses and shit like that. And for some weird reason, this like online urban legend, I forget what her name is. I am literally going to go and pull it up because it's gonna be interesting to see what the fuck.
What the
The whole.
fuck?
I'm gonna pull up her name so you guys can like go and look on it yourself, because we clearly can't share pictures on Twitch because, yeah, dead bodies.
Yeah.
Give me a second. One moment. Lob. Loab. The horror of AI art. And it literally has the same, like, decrepit woman showing up again and again and again. Loab. Look that up. Look that one up and have fun with this, like, online urban legend. What do you call them when it's an online urban? It's like Ted the Caver. You ever read the story Ted the Caver? Oh, Ted the Caver is a good story. You should find like there's like.
I feel like you're trying to pull some CCP shit here, but
No, it's not CCP. It's like creepypasta. It's like online creepypasta. Yeah. There we go. It's an AI art creepypasta. But you should listen to Ted the Caver because this is one of the original creepypasta stories of the internet. Ted the Caver. Look it up. Look it up, and there's audio versions. You can go on to YouTube and just like Ted the Caver audio, hit enter, and it'll read the story out to you. It's like an hour and 40 minutes long.
Of Ted the Caver.
Yes, and it'll read the story. It is creepy as fuck. It is creepy as fuck, and this is from like early 2000s.
2001, 2000?
Around there, yeah. Yeah, so if you've never heard the story, Ted the Caver, give it a look. It is a internet first, like internet urban legend. Watch Ted the Caver or listen to it. And then while you're at it, also enjoy some lob artwork from this AI generation thing. Warning though, it depicts a lot of mutilated and dead bodies. There's a little bit of interest things that you guys can do and dig into and take a look into it.
And then find your results and then bring it to us next week on Touhou Tuesday, where we do it live again on episode 222. Because we miscounted that badly, probably.
Wow. Not really.
You know I'm the greatest.
Please obliterate responsibility. There's an Inuit near there somewhere. There's like a life lesson in there. So yeah, I'm just not looking through checks, quotes.
No, you don't want to send it to you. You got to do your own research. You know how to use the internet, people. You found us somehow.
Wow. So yeah, enjoy some of this human tar artworks from AIs. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of it everywhere. I'm starting to see other pictures come up. It's funny. Enjoy some AI artwork. Hey guys, I got done with my homework, but I'm going off to sleep. Take care, my friends.
No,
hey,
we just gave you more homework. Go.
We just gave you more homework, Kappa. Go get yourself some human tar artwork from AI generation, and also listen whenever you get a chance. Listen to Ted the Caver audio on YouTube. It's on there. It's the original internet creepypasta. It's a good story. It's really creepy. You'll enjoy it, especially for Halloween. Ooh, you'll love it for Halloween.
Aren't
It's a good
you just
scary thing.
perfectly timed. But we finally
I
found
know,
a way
right?
to come back around to
Hey, we're back on
kind of make sense of
Halloween.
this bullshit.
Yep. So with that, I'm gonna hang out in VR for quite a while, chill out with some friends, drink some beers. Okay, and I hope the mothership lands real soon.
Yep.
No, for real, Kappa. For real, Kappa. Ted the Caver. Listen to that story. It's really good. It is it's like an internet historical thing. Oh, the two.
We were doing stupid things, and now we're not doing stupid things anymore.
Wish I could join you and hang out. Why, Cab? Oh, that's right. Your PC. Fuck.
Hey, I heard PCs are bad. You shouldn't have one.
Well,
of those.
Cabbage got a new motherboard and a new CPU, and the CPU is not compatible with the motherboard.
Boop, 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 boop.
Wow. Yeah, even though the CPU fits, it's not compatible with the motherboard for some odd, weird reason. I've never heard of that, but apparently.
Manufacturers.
You know, right? My brother lied to me, so now I don't get a free CPU. Ow. Hey, Akali, Val and Winter are being chaotic. That's when you break out on your own, Akali, and do your own thing. You know, go build yourself like a hut out in the middle of the woods and survive out there, because I know you guys have been enjoying Project Zomboid. God, you guys have been going like ham on it like every day for hours.
Jeebus.
Like so much so ham, I might try and join you guys next Thursday. Cause I do want to play more Project Zomboid, but the current version that we got running right now, we got Ichigo and Bob on our run together, and we can't seem to land the same time to play together. So I do want to play more Project Zomboid, so I might join you guys eventually. Seems like I'm an anchor knight. You know we played Project Zomboid, huh? Yeah. But I also like playing with people who are in the same voice channel. And also, like, I got a lot of people that, like Mr. Max wants to play a lot. He also wants to play more Warframe.
What's a Warframe?
No, I literally carnage a like 200 zombies by myself in another city. Winter saw the entire street covered in corpses. We've cleared out 2 places so far with guns, and then the zombies respawned, and then you got 8. Bum, 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 wow. With that done.
We're done. My brain has been done for a good bit now.
Has it?
Yeah, I need to get to sleep.
What do you want about? Yeah, you're gonna get eaten. Hey, at least I can finally play Warframe with you next time. Yep. If Ichigo fails at doing Arma 3 this next Sunday, I will be playing Warframe. You can totally play with me. So far planned, if the Project Zomboid server that's being hosted between you and Fal and Winter is going on, I'll probably join you guys Thursday. If not, I'll be playing Zero Tolerance. And Sunday, if there's no Arma, then I'll be playing Warframe. That's my plan so far, Cappy. And with that, we get to end the podcast. So we only got one more podcast, don't we? We only got one more episode for this spooky month, don't we? Or is it 2? No. We got 2 more.
Yeah,
We got 2 more. We got 2 more episodes of spooky month.
Yeah, we got 2 more, and then the second episode, the last episode, will be right before AWA.
Yep, and the next episode will be right after AWA. It'll be like the third one from now. It'll be like, because Halloween is on Monday.
Yep.
And then Tuesday is the November 1st, and that'll be Halloween. That'll be a Touhou Tuesday episode, and then we get to do like November stuff. We get to do like harvest stuff and whatnot. That'd be fun.
AKA nothing.
Yeah, well, I'll try and do a little
Except
bit.
for
Okay.
being a turkey.
Yeah. So yeah, we got 2 more two more spoopy Touhou Tuesdays to go through, guys, and I'm gonna try not to repeat any of our previous songs because I know last year you gave me a lot of beef for that.
Don't worry, you'll still will.
It's actually gonna be really challenging because I gotta find two more
to be
songs,
fair, if you
two more
didn't use
openings.
today's, that would have been good, but
I mean, if I didn't use today's, it's October. I had to use today's.
true.
Today's had to be done. I can't do Ringo's Halloween Party. We can't do This is Halloween.
No.
That's copyrighted like hell. And can't do Necromancer. Necromancer.
Oh yeah, we've already done that like 3 times this year.
Yeah, I know, right? It's a popular one. Everyone loves it. Fuck. Yeah, with that, thanks you for joining us for Touhou Tuesday. This is on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is a non-profit project for fans by fans. Any monetary gain we get during these episodes is instead directed towards a pool of money, and after we get a certain amount, we buy an official Touhou game off Steam to support Zune and raffle the game back to our viewers, or our listeners, whichever one. Anyone that participates in the giveaway.
Interestingly enough, I'm actually not counting the one that was like in the like what is the word I'm looking for? Like setup screen. Because I'm like
From Infinity?
It didn't show up. Because if I did, we'd have a raffle next week.
Can't wait to enjoy not celebrating Halloween because it's not a thing in this country. Okay, look, Flores.
It can be any country, bro.
You and Gamerstar are both sitting here like, we don't celebrate it here, but I want to. Okay, what
Then
stops
you?
you?
Do it.
What stops you from getting some spooky decorations from online and decorating your house? And when people ask you, what are you doing? Just be like,
You give them
Halloween.
candy.
Be like, hey, Halloween. Spooky times. Nothing stops you from like decorating your like I got freaking decorations all out my front yard. And I want more. And like Gamer is like, well, I don't know what to do. It's like you hang some lights, get some fake web from like Amazon, you know, or get like a pumpkin, like a light up pumpkin, and just put it on your front porch or on your apartment doorway or something like that. Something to just kind of get into the spirit, and you'll enjoy it. I did secretly buy chocolate letters for a friend to give on a Sinister class. I don't even know what is that?
See, to us, that doesn't make sense, but for you, it's probably
Santa
something
Claus.
similar.
Probably. Is it Krampus?
Krampus.
But yeah, Flores, nothing stops you from celebrating Halloween. Not like it's a religious
Any
thing.
holiday,
Well,
for that matter,
well,
unless
technically
it's something that
yeah. It's not like, you know, Hitler worship day. Yay, worshiping Hitler! Woo, yay! Yeah, you can't.
I was gonna
really
say
do
something
that
you do, celebrating something that would make you do something illegal.
Yeah. You know, like feeding the homeless people glizzy tea with NyQuil chicken covered in pink sauce. That's illegal.
Santa Claus.
That's our Santa Claus.
Yeah, no,
to
I
explain
could
it
see
simply.
Santa Claus because
Now just put it simply. Put in their shoes the night before. And we got
Right.
stockings.
It is one of those things. I remember something like that.
We got stockings. We got stockings over here. But yeah, Flores, nothing stops you from celebrating Halloween. If you want to celebrate it and like show everyone, hey, there's this thing that like my American friends celebrate and it looks cool and it looks fun, and you know, nothing helps humanity survive more than fear. Celebrate having that thing that helped us survive this far.
Yeah.
Yep. And also, there's a lot of good, like, spooky things. Like, just this past weekend, me, Jonathan, Yaz, Green World, and Kitten, and a whole bunch of us, we went to, like, a Halloween party and hung out in VR and had some good laughs and stuff. It was fun. Everybody making pumpkin pie, not sold here. You could make pumpkin pie yourself.
You could literally go.
You could buy.
Actually,
you could go
I don't
buy
know.
it.
Can you
could buy a
find, like,
pumpkin
seeds. And
Yeah,
can't.
you can find. Yeah, you can find.
Well-
Hell, you can buy a pumpkin, carve
No,
the
no, no,
pumpkin
no, no,
yourself,
no.
put
You
the
forget.
pumpkin in your front
That could be
yard, and then
regionally locked.
take the. No, there's definitely pumpkins over
Pumpkins
Floris's.
could be regionally locked.
There's definitely
outside
pumpkins for
of Europe.
Floris's. There is definitely pumpkins for Floris's.
How would you
There's
know?
gotta be. If not,
How
then you
would
can
you
do squash. If not, you can use squash. Squash is the same thing. Get a gourd. A gourd is a fine alternative to a pumpkin. I said I would make it myself. Yeah, make it yourself, Flora. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Show me what you made. You know, I want that. Not only do I want pictures of your abs from you working out at 3 a.m., I want to see your Halloween decorations this year. Make some Halloween, get some, it doesn't cost that much. Make a carved out gourd or a pumpkin pie or something like that and celebrate Halloween. I want to see pictures. I want to see it. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I made it 4 times before just to know what it would taste like. Decorate Halloween. Decorate for Halloween. Make Halloween decorations. Do it. I want to see what you do.
For the record, on the really quick, like, looking for pumpkins and, like, looking for a map of where they grow in the world,
Mm-hmm.
the ones in Europe include Italy, Romania, and Ukraine. But all of, like, at least in terms of the top countries, are those. But it does seem like it's fairly everywhere.
Yep. Even if pumpkins are not everywhere, gourds still work too, and gourds are fucking everywhere. So yes, go carve a pumpkin or a gourd, Flora. Show me what you carve. Light it up, put it on your front porch. Let your neighbors be like, what is that? And you be like, Halloween. And, explain, celebration of initially the purification of spirits. But also like Wiccan, the Wiccans like spiritual,
You can
what is it,
also
merger?
be like, yo, the Americans like throwing candy at each other because they can.
I don't try to accept. That's like accepting, hey, Christmas is about buying presents. It's like, no, it's not what Christmas is originally about.
I mean, originally it's about the birth and death of Jesus Christ, but that's not the point.
Not the death, just the birth. It's the birth of
Nah,
Jesus Christ.
death.
The death is Easter.
Easter,
Easter.
happens to be the same day as Christmas.
Easter is the same. Jesus died the exact day that he was born.
True.
In fact, it was the day he grew up. He became the bearded man we all got to know. Ran around everywhere in one day. Flipped over some tables. Whipped some people. Got thrown into a cross. Got betrayed and died all in one day. He
was an impressive day.
Jesus sped run life. And
Kinda
so
did,
far
if you think about
holds the world record for the fastest speed run of life and accomplishing things. What a legend.
Well, okay.
Literally and figuratively.
Things.
Yeah, he accomplished things. Yeah, he got a following. He got himself like people to listen to him and follow him, and he was a good-looking man. And oh no, I just compared Jesus Christ to freaking Joe Rogan.
Is that a bad thing?
Maybe.
Is this your problem?
Send
we
you a
have
picture
stopped
of a
the
homemade
episode
pumpkin
like
pie.
5 minutes ago?
Laura, send me Halloween decorations. Do some Halloween decorations. I want to see that. That's my homework I'm giving to you. I want to see Halloween decoration. A Halloween decoration. Just one. Just one. It could be a fake spider web. It could be a pumpkin carving with a candle in
It could be a
it.
real spider web.
It's something that is Halloween-y. I want to see that. Just a little something. See what your neighbors think when you do something, and they're all like, "What is that?" And you're like, "Halloween."
It'd be funny actually thinking that Flores.
All Hallows Eve. All Hallows Eve. So anyway,
So anywho,
thanks for joining us on Touhou Tuesday, episode 209. I've already said this is a non-profit project, blah, 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 blah. Join us next week for episode 210. We're gonna-
235.
I'm gonna relax in VR for a bit. Feel free to join me if any of y'all are in VR or whatnot. You guys take it easy, take care, be safe, don't die, love yourselves, praise the sun.
Raise junks. Now eat this spork. Right.